What's going on, Bottom Line viewers? It's Dylan back here for a live stream, the big live stream. It's the big times. We got the Seattle Seahawks, the Dallas Cowboys, NFL Wild Card matchup, big time playoff game. I'm gonna try to figure out this lighting. Tell me if you guys like this. You know, I'm in a different area in the house. I'm in my living room this time, but it is the Cowboys, the Seahawks. It's a big time playoff matchup. Kev should be joining me at any moment for this big time game. I've been excited for this game all week. I've been very nervous about this game. Of course, it's my team, Kevil's team, one-on-one against each other. And there's going to be a lot of good things to come out of this game, but I hope you guys are enjoying. So comment below. What did you think about this Texans-Colts game that just happened? It was basically a beatdown by the Colts. They absolutely destroyed the Texans. It's the first Deshaun Watson loss by more than one score since his high school days. That's absolutely insane to me. But, I watched the full game. Colts looked very good. Very interested to see how that goes. Bodo, of course, getting off with the trash talking. It's all good. Wondering where Kev is. He saw the comment, but it's technically not game time yet. So he'll be in here shortly. I got this DraftKings things going with Mitch. So hopefully we can get some money in there. I'd like to get a little bit of earnings for the team. For the squad. See, I don't know about this lighting. I don't really have a good lighting setup here. Let's try this over here. Let's go with over here. Any better? Hey, Kev, what's up?
What's up? Can you see me?
Yes.
Can you hear me? And can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We're good to go.
Okay. Let me just get the game on.
All right.
There it is.
All right, guys. Father Hawk's here. Your Cowboys representative is here. I don't wear Cowboys shirts on game day. It's a ritual. It's the first time you guys have seen me on a live stream commenting about my team. You've seen Kev do it in Week 16, but this is going to be an interesting game. We've been planning this all week, so I'm very excited.
It's very interesting. This could go so many ways. With most of these matchups this week, I think you can look at them and it can go either way. I mean, we already saw the Colts kind of actually kick the smack out of the Houston Texans today. Destroyed them. So we'll see what's going to happen here.
Yes, sir. It was a very interesting game. We both picked the Colts. We all picked the Colts. So that was
I did not. I picked the Texans.
That's right. You picked the Texans. Wow. It happens here, but the Cowboys are going to receive the ball to start off the first quarter. The Seahawks have kicked it off, and it's a touchback. So, Kev, as a Seahawks fan, of course, we're going to be in our fan modes a lot, but as an analysis here, what are you looking for in the the Seahawks defense to start?
I expect them to battle on the line of scrimmage. I expect them to at least try to contain Amari Cooper and not let anyone else beat us. And I'm expecting Jarran Reed to have a big game, and it's going to be interesting to see what KJ Wright does. He's back today. And this secondary is going to be interesting. Flowers and Griffin don't have a lot of playoff experience or a lot of league experience. So I know that the Cowboys are going to run the ball. Number 10 there, Javon Austin getting just on the field there. That's a guy I'm intrigued about, but we'll see here as this goes.
All right, good stuff, Kev. As the Cowboys run on first down, as you mentioned, they got a gain of 8 for Zeke, so 2nd and 8. We're going to remove that comment because please do not put your own streams in here. That's not the goal of this.
Yeah.
We're trying to get
a promotion of your stream, by the way. Yeah.
Just a little tidbit there.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 33-yard line coming up here. A fake to Zeke. Dak's running, throws to the sidelines, and it is caught by Amari Cooper. A nice throw there. Nice gain of, not exactly sure, but it is a first down for the Cowboys. So, I think the big thing is, you brought it up, KJ Wright is back. Everybody's healthy in this game. There's not one big exclusion, except for David Irving for the Cowboys, but there's plenty of defensive guys there that are still very healthy. So this is a pretty even matchup. We've talked about this game extensively in previews, how these two teams are very similar. And we're going to see how the Seahawks try to put on the pressure on the Cowboys defense here to start.
Yeah.
Handoff for Zeke. and a solid gain for the amount of people that were in the middle of that. So a gain of 4 or 5 there. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Yeah, and I also think Dak's going to have to take some of those hits that he took in the play before there with Cooper. I'm one play behind you because I'm watching on the laptop, but they're going to have to be physical on there.
And you also know the fact that Dak is the 2nd most sacked quarterback this year. The Cowboys have been sacked the 2nd most times behind Deshaun Watson, who lost today. So maybe that could be a factor there. 2nd and 5, I'll probably pause it and get you closer to my time here in a minute. But Dak looking here on 2nd and 5. He's got time, throws over the middle. It's complete to Cole Beasley to the 34-yard line. Looked like he fumbled, but he recovered it. So, and Cole is a little bit hurt. That is not good. He is on the ground still. It looked like he might have hurt his ankle or something. Or is it? He's still
about to catch up here. Good throw. Yeah. Looked like he fumbled, but yeah, he's shaking up a bit there.
He hurt his knee. That's not good. That is not good. So they're going to commercial, which we're going to see a lot, of course. But
yes, we will be seeing a lot of commercials.
That's what they do in the playoffs. It feels like it's double the amount of commercials. I don't understand. I don't.
Well, it's double the probably going to be some of the most viewed games here.
True, and it's too big. Well, I mean, the Cowboys always have a lot of viewers coming in for these games. So
yes, they do.
Of course, we have Joe Buck on commentary, the legend himself. Very excited, and Troy Aikman. So
yeah. Yes, and Chris Myers, I think, is on the sideline.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Do not quote me there, but
yeah. What are you looking for the Cowboys offense though today?
I'm looking for Dak to throw, consistent football. Like if he's out there and there's pressure, throw it away because this has been a big issue all year. I'm looking for the run game to be nice and solid because Zeke did have a good rushing attack the first time against the Seahawks earlier this year. And overall, just a spreading of the ball. We saw Blake Jarwin have his big breakout game last week against the Giants, whether that mattered or not, whatever. But you saw that he can be a decent threat in this game. We know what Amari Cooper can do. We'll see about Cole Beasley. He's kind of hurt right now. But I just want to see them spread the ball a little bit and not focus on one guy because if the Seahawks see that, they're going to take away that one guy and they might have to go into a different plan. So
yeah, there's the game within the game there as well. So, but yeah,
yes sir. Let's go to the chat real quick. Let's see if we got anything going on. We got Bodo in the chat. We got Dirk is in here as well. Bodo's predicting the Seahawks fall behind, but then comes back to win. We'll see if that happens. Dirk Kant's obviously cheering for the Seahawks because he never cheered for my Cowboys. It's fine. But yes, Joe Buck does suck. He's been okay recently. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do recaps at the end of the day for both games. I don't think we're live streaming any games, but we're going to do that. As Cole Beasley is getting wrapped up on the sidelines. It was his ankle.
Okay.
Ultra's in the chat. Ultra says, Colts will dominate this division for years to come. We've talked a little bit about that. All right. And first down, a screenplay to Zeke Elliott. Zeke with a nice gain of 9 on first down there. Going to be 2nd and 1 coming up. That was the big thing, too. They wanted to get Zeke in the passing game this year. There was their big focus. And he had a lot of receptions this year for decent gains. So that has been a big thing. Ultra, yeah, I did have work today, but I took off. I said, you know what? This is too important to be.
It's far more important than working. Yeah.
I don't care about money. I care about my team getting out there and playing this big playoff game against Kev's Seahawks. I mean, I couldn't miss that.
We don't want to be millionaires. We just want to watch millionaires. Okay, that's what we want to do here.
Dang, I might have to get that tattooed on my forehead. That's great. First down to Zeke, a gain of 3. So the Cowboys are in deep Seahawks territory. I believe they're in the red zone currently.
That would be just around the 20. They're at the 24. I'm just going to see where this goes here. Beep, boop. Yeah, so around the 22-yard line there. what I think the Cowboys are doing well in this drive is getting themselves in second and manageable. So that's good. But Jason Garrett doesn't seem too happy for some in particular reason. I don't know why. But he looks rather concerned on the sidelines there.
And
Pete
Dak,
Carroll is chewing his gum.
oh my goodness, that was a broken play from the start. There was pressure. Noah Brown fell, then Dak fell, and then Noah Brown didn't catch it. It was an incompletion, but it was an ugly play. I think Garrett's upset because he's not allowed to clap as many times as he usually does. They're like, "Hey."
Oh yeah, they limited the clapping.
Yeah, I think they told him, "Hey, too much clapping, man. No, we can't do that in the playoffs because you know what you do in the playoffs." So, if you guys know, Jason Garrett's 1-2 in his playoff career. His one win came against the Lions in 2015. So,
is Jason Garrett on the hot seat?
Not after the way they finished the season. If they had finished the season exactly the way that they had started it, he would have been fired already. But I think Jerry Jones was like, "Oh, I mean, look at Garrett. He led this team to win 7 of the last 8. He's a good guy. By the way, Cole Beasley's back. He's this leader that the Cowboys need. Some stuff like that. I think he's coming back. Unfortunately,
that's going to be interesting. Now the Seahawks, this drive or this section have done really well. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting play. I want to see. They had 3 to the left, and now Cole Beasley heads to the right side. They hand off a quick throw over to Amari Cooper, and he's not going to get much. He's going to get a gain of 2. So the Seahawks defense holds, and the Cowboys are going to have to go for a field goal attempt. Now I'm scared because Brett Maher is not reliable in these situations, not whatsoever. So
the Canadian Brett Maher,
the Canadian man,
Canadian foot kicking.
Is he going to drop kick it? Can I see some drop kicking?
That might be Michael Dixon.
Ooh, yeah, we'll see that later. This is a 39-yard field goal attempt for Mr. Maher. A little more than extra points, so please make it. This is your job. 39-yard field goal is away, and it is good right down the middle, so that's okay.
So if the Seahawks come back, who was the guy that made the comment that the Seahawks are going to come back? The Cowboys jumped out into a lead.
Mr. Bodo said that.
Yeah, so Bodo, you're right here. At least the Cowboys got off to a lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It depends on how big this. This game.
I think he meant a bigger lead. I'm being a bit of a smart ass for him, but
but I mean, a lead is a lead.
That is true. 3-0. It could remain 3-0 for the rest of the game.
The Colts held on to a lead basically 5 minutes in the game. They said, "Game, you guys aren't going to come back." So you never know. Hey, speaking of which, what were you impressed with that Colts Texans game? What did you feel coming out of it?
I think I just was shocked at how bad the Texans started. I know the Colts have played very well, and they played very well in this game, but you started off with your J.J. Watt getting that 3rd down penalty. Jadeveon Clowney got pushed around.
Yep.
And then offensively, there was no creativity to start. They just looked beaten right off the bat. And even at the end, when Marlon Mack was just running them over, the Texans did not seem to be in this game. And the Colts, physical, give them credit. The Colts were very impressive today, but I was just shocked at how bad the Texans played. They did not show up today.
It was strange, Kev, because I was watching the game and I'm like, all right, for the first Colts drive, I'm like, really good stuff, but also it was like, you talked about the J.J. Watt jumping off. Whitney Merciless did it later on, I think, in the second drive. And the Colts just executed on the first two drives, and it felt like the Texans had no answer. They had no response to come out there, which is sad considering how the season's been going and how good they are. I think Mitch told you to put down the laptop a little bit. So
is that better?
I think, yeah, you're good. I can see everything.
What?
I don't know why he was. I mean, I guess he's watching, but yeah, it just kind of felt to me like the Texans didn't have. I think like the Colts had the number, they had the scheme, they had the strategy, and the Texans had no way to respond, and it came out pretty sluggish at some points. So
yes, Hopkins didn't look right. They didn't have any other receiver to really get anything. They couldn't get the run game going, and the Colts just ran all day. And it could have been worse. Quite frankly, this could have been a 35-7 game. Now, what are you seeing here? Like, early thoughts. I mean, just what chance do they really have against Kansas City? Although you have already had this in your preview, but now that you saw them, what are you thinking?
Right. Good question. Good question. I like that. I think you can. I think Andrew Luck has been more than capable. Is more capable than dwelling on this defense. Like, I think he is going to be able to do that. Both guys, Mahomes and Luck, led the NFL in passing touchdowns this year, so it's going to be a big shootout game. There's a decent chance. I think coming into the game, I had them at like 10%. I'm going to bump it up to 25%. I think they have an offense that can do it and a defense that's very solid. It's all about what Mahomes can do to try to win that game for them. So
definitely Kansas City is going to be prepared to play a shootout, but at the same time, like, playoff football is not always shootout football, and there is often ways defenses can stop offenses. And sorry, I mispronounced his last name, Matt LeFelice. Is that his name? Yeah, I think he's done a really good job the last couple of weeks of taking away the strengths of both the Titans and the Texans. So it'll be interesting going forward as Mr. Russell Wilson's on the field.
Yes, sir. Mr. Russell Wilson and Chris Carson getting that rush there for the first play for the Seattle Seahawks offense for a gain of 4.
Now, I think the Seahawks are going to be patient. They were the last game that they played the Cowboys 109 yards. They're just going to run the ball. Pete has said it all year. This is what we're going to do. We're not tricking you. We're running the ball. And then they'll hit play action a little bit later. But the challenge is going to be that Cowboys front seven is a tough front seven, and that's not going to be easy.
Carson, again, just ran for 4. I mean, he had like a guy all on his back, and he was still able to rush for 4 yards. So, yeah, I think the key thing is the rushing attack for the Seahawks. They're number 1 in the NFL this year. You know what they're going to bring you. Carson, Davis, Penny, and Wilson, if he's got to do it, has been very good. And we'll see how that front seven goes. As you said, very talented front seven. 3rd and 2 coming up here. It's an empty set back. So let's see if what Russell Wilson could do here with no running backs, as there's a little bit of pressure. He runs to the left. He's going to the right. There's a little bit more pressure, and he has to throw it out of bounds. Incomplete. There was literally nobody for Russell Wilson to throw it to, and now the Seahawks are going to go 3 and out here. I don't know where Kev went all of a sudden, but yeah, there was just a lot of pressure. Malik Collins was getting that pressure. Russell Wilson was going to the right, and there was nobody there. Jalen Smith about to get the sack. He said, "I got to throw it away." So, man, what a play there. So now, after a 3 and out, the Seahawks are going to punt it here. Michael Dixon punts it away with his incredible leg. He is a Pro Bowler, I think an All-Pro this year too. And a return is coming, but nothing going to be there. Tavon Austin taken out as soon as he gets the ball. So the Cowboys offense back out there after a 3 and out from the Seattle Seahawks offense. Gotta get excited, man. I mean, this is playoff season. This is playoff time for the Cowboys, Seahawks. I mean, we're in it. We are in it. There is no more excuses. We got to get into this mode. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting hyped. I wonder where Mr. Kev went. I think he either went to go get some food or second or a drink or something like that. We'll see. Man, I got snaps. I can't answer snaps. I'm on stream. Can't answer that. But yeah, I mean, great start from the Cowboys defense. They gave up a couple of rushes on first down. Second down, they jumped on Carson, but he was still able to rush for 4. And then third down, putting that pressure. The good thing about Russell Wilson, the best thing that he does, is able to extend the whole play. By the way, Ultra, right here, my guy. He's able to extend the plays. He's able to run to the right. He's able to, let the play advance. I watched this video about him and Tyler Lockett's great throwing abilities, their great connection that they have. He's waiting for Tyler Lockett to go one route or the other, so then he can extend it and make the right decision to have big 25, 30, 35-yard gains. So you really got to like that kind of thing that Russell Wilson does. But in this particular play, There was no option. This was probably supposed to be something at the middle, and then there was pressure from Lee Collins, so he had to go to the right, and there was like maybe one route that he could have thrown to, but it wasn't going to be a high percentage throw, so he had to throw it out of bounds. Who's going one? Who's going one and done today? Or who's going one and done? Yeah, some big boy apple juice. Yeah, a little brewskis. What I'm saying. No. We're gonna be partying later, but we're gonna be partying not tonight. Well, we'll see. This is our party, man. We're all here. It's where's Party at from the Colts, man? He's cheering. He's celebrating. He's getting hype. He's getting litty. I know he is. I missed that man. I don't know where that man's at. Where is Kev? Oh, I gotta go to Twits. I gotta go to the Twatter. It's hot in here because usually I film in my room and there's a freaking fan in there. There's not a fan in this living room, so it is hot. Okay, I gotta text Mr. Kev. Oh, where is he at? He just kind of went away for a second. He still is. Icon still on here, so
hello. Sorry about that. I just the food came out. Had to come out, so
I see. Zeke running to the outside gets a little bit of the edge. I think he gets 3 or 4, and oh my goodness, he had so much speed that he just had to avoid everybody, including the Gatorade station. So yeah, Kev, 3 and out from the Hawks.
I'm not surprised. This Cowboy defense is going to be tough. So I would have liked to see at least a first down, but we'll see. This is early in the game.
What I was telling them, I watched that video I sent in the chat today about Wilson and Lockett. The best thing that he does is he's able to create that separation, make the play happen, wait a long time. That play I don't think was ever supposed to go to the right, so you just kind of throw it away. Pressure on Dak Prescott. Oh, my God. It bounced off 2 Cowboys, but it's incomplete. It's lucky it wasn't worse. It was in the hands of Noah Brown and then Dalton Schultz and then out of bounds. So that was.
Oh, yes. Good stop. Good so far. So third down here, right?
Yes, sir. 3rd and 7, I believe.
Bradley McDougald is a guy that I don't think gets enough credit in Seattle. He's a strong guy at safety here.
I gave him my predictions or which team is better. I actually gave him a lot of credit for being more better than I expected him to over the course of the year. 3rd and 7, Dak throws. It is complete for a first down to the 40-yard line. That is Allen Hurns, who is now hurt on the ground. Jesus. It did not look like it looked pretty hard. He's banging his hand on the field. Jesus, let me see what kind of injury we had here.
Ooh, that hurt.
I think he broke his. I honestly think he broke his ankle. You're gonna see that replay. It just turned.
Ugh. Yeah, I turned when I saw it. Yeah, that's a part of his arm has been taken away.
I think he actually broke his ankle.
I was looking at the arm, but it could have been the ankle too. Like something twisted for sure.
That looked awful. They just showed like a close up of it. Well, Dirk can't. What's his name? Cole Beasley's back in. That's good. But Jesus, that's not good. Allen Hurns. Well, let's think of something else here.
Dak looks comfortable right now. So far, they haven't gotten a lot of pressure on him. That's good job by the Cowboys offensive line, but the Seahawks defense needs to get some pressure on Dak. Mm-hmm. When he has been pressured, there's been some trouble. So, but when he's comfortable, he's throwing the ball and moving it very well.
I think him just getting an extra second or two, like you're saying, like if he's able to, like, okay, here's this guy in the middle of the field, I'll have to throw it to him. If you're going to put the pressure in his eyes, more chances than not, he's either going to get sacked or it's going to be a meaningless down. So, yeah, I got to agree that front 7, which I got a lot of flack on in my video for not saying they were better. It's going to have to
do better, the Seahawks or the Cowboys?
The Seahawks. Apparently, I was dumb for picking the Cowboys linebackers over the Seahawks linebackers.
I would actually agree as a Seahawk. I think yes, Wagner is better than then is the best linebacker in this game, but the depth of the Dallas Cowboys linebackers makes them better.
Yeah. And heck, you got Sean Lee on the bench. That just shows you something right there.
Yeah.
If anything.
And the Seahawks have not had KJ Wright all year, right? So
yeah. Even Mitch just saw the injury, so he knows there's something up. By God, I don't know if they're gonna see if he comes back on.
So Mitch is not going to join us. He's just going to be tweeting every message.
He didn't want to join this game because, it's the Cowboys-Seahawks dynamic, you know what I mean? Like, he could have been a moderator here, and they got the cart for him. Jesus, yeah. Poor. I think he broke his ankle. Jesus.
It's so funny because we were talking on the hockey podcast. I mean, Elias Pettersson got kind of twisted, not like this, not exactly like this, but he twisted it. It looked so bad, and he's walking around with like nothing happened. So it's just so weird, eh?
Yeah, this freaking.
When you see the faces of the Cowboys, this looks like.
Yeah, and they just went to another commercial break, so this is going to take a minute.
Yeah. I was watching the Gene Okerlund Bobby Heenan Gimmick Battle Royal as tribute. One of my favorite lines was when Bobby Heenan said to the Iron Sheik, by the time he gets down there, it's going to be WrestleMania 38. By the time we get this next play done, it might be tomorrow morning.
We got three more years until 38? There you go. He'll get there eventually. He's almost there. Rest in peace, Okerlund.
Yes.
Oh, am I making Ultra's bringing up am I making the Lions video? The great Lions predictions. Look at all the comments. I want to. I don't know if I'm going to, but I was looking at the comments the other day, Kev. They're good. They are really, really good stuff.
The Lions.
Yeah, the Lions preview that we did where we got so many dislikes because apparently we don't know what we're talking about. Oh.
Yeah, well, right. The record is the record there.
We had 13 likes and 63 dislikes, Kev. Apparently, they did not agree. Here's the number one comment that has 18 likes and 44 responses, and I quote, 11-5. I'll be back laughing. And then I responded.
Did you come back laughing?
I responded, "Are you back?"
Yeah.
Let's see here. There's so many good. Okay, 6-10. Laugh out loud. Your opinion is trash. They haven't gone 6-10 since Matthew Stafford is there. Your opinion sucks. Maybe you should keep it to yourself. Oh, isn't that the exact same record they ended up with?
They ended up 6-10.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Do your research. That was a good one. We always got that. Pretty terrible predictions here. Not one of the guys have us over 500. Watch more Lions games. Man, I mean, I think we did. I think we got that pretty spot on. On top of that, you have the the Bears beating the Lions. Lol, you really don't know what you're talking about. Didn't the Bears beat the Lions twice this year?
Yeah. Yes.
How weird, man.
I did pretty good AFC wise, prediction wise. I think there was only. Well, I should have picked the Ravens. The Steelers was the one, and I was iffy on the Colts, but
the Colts were so hard to predict because I just did not. I mean, we didn't expect Andrew Luck to be like this great. You know what I'm saying? They're still getting him on the stretcher. Prayers to Hurns. I'm like 99% sure he broke his ankle, and that is
this seems like epically serious though. Yeah,
because they got Seahawks players on the side, coming up to him and stuff too. So yeah, this is bad.
What is Twitter saying about this? We'll see.
I have not checked yet.
It's Alan Hurns, not. You would be crying if this was Amari Cooper.
I would. I'm still sad. I mean, I feel bad for the guy.
For sure.
This is a guy that gives up, his whole year, puts his all of his work into being a Cowboy, and then something like this happens in a big moment. It sucks. It sucks. He is good. He's obviously what's the best word? Like he's awards. It wasn't like a head injury or anything. He's giving the thumbs up everything. But they put him in a boot already. So hopefully we'll get some updates.
Yeah.
On Hurns. Not really about just like Crawford in Week 16. It's not really about the football game at that point. It's about it's figuring out his health. But
yeah. Now is Jerry Jones down there now too? No, he's not down there.
He's up in the boot, or he's up.
I'm like, Jerry, it's okay, dude. Like, just
If Jerry comes down to the football field, man. Oh, Jesus, there's something going on. There's got to be something going on. I don't ever see him coming off the football or he's big sweet with his son who cleans his glasses in the middle of the football game. That's just kind of weird. And there you go. Now they're getting him off the card. He's putting up his hand. So, prayers up for Mr. Hurns. Looked very bad, but
yeah.
All right. So now the Cowboys offense is back out there after that injury. We got the Cowboys not starting off. They got a first down. They're at the 40-yard line after the catch. We're a little past halfway through the first quarter here. As Dak Prescott fakes it to Zeke. He's got time. He's got to throw it over to Zeke. Gets a completion, and he is good for about a gain of 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Kev, you said the pressure. What do you think about the secondary also? What do you think the secondary needs to do?
If there's pressure, it's easier for the secondary to play, but they got to make sure they got to take away Cooper. They got to be physical. Cooper's good at run after catch as well. So yeah, they just need to. And Bradley McDougall is going to be key, but the concern I have is Griffin and Flowers. This is their first playoff game.
Yep.
That's going to be interesting. But so far I'm not hating what the Seahawks defense is doing, but I do think that they need to make a key stop here pretty quickly and get the Seahawks offense on the field and get that rhythm going.
We got a gain of 4 from Zeke Elliott on the ground, so now it's 3rd and 2 coming up here. Yeah, I got to agree. It is all about focusing on Amari Cooper, and then the rest will come if you're able to stop those guys. And the youth. This is not the typical Seahawks defense that we've seen over the last couple of playoff games. A lot of them are gone. So
yeah,
very different scenario here. 3rd and dose coming up here. Dak looking. He's looking. He's going to take a deep shot, and it is incomplete.
That's what you like for Seahawks.
Michael Gallup, the intended target. As a Cowboys fan, I don't understand that call. I don't understand the throw. It's 3rd and 2, not like 3rd and forever. So,
unless you're going for it,
I'd be pretty ballsy. I don't think it's still in your own territory.
Yeah.
No, wait. Nah, the punter's out there. Chris Jones is out there. Yeah, not a fan of that play call. Pretty.
Michael Irvin was heaping praises on Michael Gallup today on NFL Network.
Really? I mean,
oh my gosh, yes.
He's got to be like crying right now. He's just like, all the emotions. Yeah. Tyler Lockett getting to the 23-yard line. There you go. Excuse me. Look, I'm a Cowboys fan. Obviously me, but the only time I'm going to cry about the Cowboys is if we win the Super Bowl. I mean, this guy cries every time we play a football game. It's insane. He's like the tamer version of Dennis Rodman. You know what I mean? Like he's just
Irvin?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's very emotional. He's very out there. I'm like, dude, calm down, my guy. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. All right, so yeah. Oh, sorry, we didn't even get a commercial break. They just decided, we're going to go into it. So, what do you think? Okay, so the Seahawks went 3 and out on the first drive. You think Russell Wilson, or are you thinking the run game? Where are you leaning more towards?
I still think you go with the run game here. Keep establishing that. So, and
First
I would
down.
like to see a good at least 3 to 4 minutes taken off the clock.
There was a screen to Chris Carson and the big man, Antoine Woods, with a loss of 6 on a screen pass. The pressure was there. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. That caught me off guard.
Wow. Justin Britt got dismantled there.
Really? For real. Good Lord. Oh, my. The big man, loss of 8. I'm sorry, on a screenplay. But Kev, to your point, the Seahawks are last in passing attempts, but second most in big plays over 40 yards this year.
Yeah.
So that is a big thing.
That tells you that the play action works really well for them.
Oh, absolutely. As Chris Carson gets 3 of those yards back, so it's going to be 3rd and 15. That screen pass did not set them up for any favors. Okay, see, the thing is, Kev, I have Snapchats, but I can't open them. This is too big right now. I can't read them and respond with a good thought and talk on stream. It's not fair.
Oh, Snapchats or
Snapchat? Yeah.
Oh. That's okay. They can wait.
They can wait. They'll still be there by the end of the game.
Yeah.
3rd and 13 coming up. I'm expecting a throw to Tyler Lockett personally.
Probably. Lockett or Baldwin probably is a reasonable target here.
And the pass rush was there, and Russell Wilson only gets 3, so they're going to have to punt. He wasn't even able to get a throw off. So 2 3-and-outs. You know one thing, we didn't bring this up, and maybe this is a big thing. I kind of forgot. Chris Richard is on the Cowboys unit. He was the Seahawks guy last year, so maybe he knows this game more than anything. Maybe he knows.
Yeah, I think he's got things figured out. It's for sure. I just feel like right now the Cowboys defensive line is dominating this series. Definitely dominated the Seahawks offensive line.
And there is a return, Tavon Austin. The speed that he has, he's going to get to the 28-yard line. So it was just speed up there. Like you said, I mean, the defensive line has been pretty good, especially that screen pass. I was like, yeah, hey, just push Britt to the side and all right, let's go for it. Because I saw Woods cheering, I'm like, bro, you're a big man. That's not where the screen's usually going. That's not the guy who makes the tackle on a screenplay. It's usually a linebacker there, but if you can, it looks like the Cowboys are trying to rush 4, and if they're able to create havoc with 4, that's going to take a lot of things away for the Seahawks. But long game here. First down, Dak's looking, a little bit of pressure. He gets hit as he throws, and I think that's going to be incomplete. Yeah, incomplete, 2nd and 10. There was pressure there. By the way, the passing yards for the first quarter, 57 for Dallas, -8 for the Seahawks there.
It's a Canadian winter for the Seahawks. Yes. Yeah, as long as the Seahawks defensive line is getting pressure, it looks like Dak's not been comfortable moving around, but
Zeke got killed on whoever was going through him. He got killed. So that's not good. They're going to Amari Cooper. It was Trey Flowers on the play.
Oh, yeah, Jaron Reed ran over Ezekiel Elliott.
And Trey Flowers is on the ground. He is hurt. They are looking at his ankle right now.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't look too – I mean, he got held – okay, he's up. He's walking. He'll miss probably a couple plays or 2. He's trying to walk.
Watch for Hakeem King to be playing a lot there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now he's jogging it off, so he might miss a play or 2, but that's about it, I'm thinking.
Oh, Trey is Trey without the Y. So we can call Trey without the Y Flowers, and then Mitch's Trey is Trey with the Y Flowers.
It's weird, right? I'm like, what? What do you mean? Trey and Trey. Oh, Mr. Party's in the chat. The man that got his team got the victory for him. He's litty. He's excited. He's crying. He's getting emotional after the Colts beat the Texans. Flowers is on the training table. I think he's just extending his leg, but he might be out for a little bit. As it's now 2nd and 10, I'm expecting a run, personally, because we have Zeke. Why not get a couple of yards if you got to go for a 3rd down?
Yeah, he's sitting. Trey Flowers is sitting on the thing, so it's not too much of a worry. Like King is not a bad replacement.
Not a bad replacement, eh? Not a bad one.
Not a bad one.
We got a flag here, and it's holding on the offense. Not good. Come on.
Good. I disagree with Dylan there. That's
Blake
outstanding officiating.
Blake Jarwin with the hold, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because I think he was on the left side and the ball was run on the right side. So no, he was on the right side. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can rock bottom Barkevius Mingo and not get away with it. I think you're going to get flagged for that pretty much every time. So yeah, 2nd and 20. Now you got to throw. All right, 2nd down. And there's pressure, but Dak has a little bit of time. He runs to the right, throws, complete to the sideline. Amari Cooper with his first catch of the game, I believe. It's going to be a gain of 8.
Now, Amari Cooper has changed from 89 to 19?
Yes. Yes, sir. I don't know why he went to go to Miles Austin, but I will take it.
And Keyshawn Johnson?
Kind of miss Keyshawn Johnson in a way, in a very strange way.
I don't know. Where is he?
I have no idea. He was on ESPN for so long, and he just on. 3rd and 11. Dak's got a lot of time. Now there's pressure. Throws to the right side. Oh, my goodness. That could have been intercepted, and it's not. It's incomplete. Shaquille Griffin on the coverage there. That was a very risky play because he threw to the other side of the field, Brett Favre style. Looking for your favorite, Michael Gallup.
Griffin was all over him on that one.
Yeah. There was no chance for that to be a completion. So 4th and 11. The Cowboys have to, you guessed it, on
punt.
This is not good. I don't want. Okay, the thing is, the Cowboys.
You're aware, everyone. Do not play the punt drinking game if you're not planning to be drunk during this game, because we're probably going to be using the word punt a lot.
You're gonna be done.
You're done.
You're DUNE after this game, because you got Michael Dixon, who's a punting machine. But I mean, the Cowboys have already forced 2 3 and outs. They're giving some headlines, maybe some freezing cold takes, if you will. Talking about how there's some rebuild. Can Russell Wilson and the rebuild D get back to the playoffs? All these questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Excuse me. What playoff Pete, as I call him, 7 playoff appearances in his 9 seasons with Seattle. That's when he got signed to another 3-year deal, Kev? Was it 3 years?
Yes. Yeah, 2021.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I made a video saying, was this the last year of Pete Carroll? That is not going to happen. That video is very bad now, but it happens. And you see Brian Schottenheimer, the boy.
Yes. I'm really surprised he's not getting any interviews, actually.
Yeah, it's strange. You'd think with how this offense has been going, especially a run game, like a team that really has a good running back in this situation, maybe like the Browns could be a question.
The one I would be picking of all the coordinators finally got an interview today. Dennis Allen in New Orleans got an interview with Miami. So
that would be good. That would be good. 2nd and 6 after a gain of 4 from Chris Carson. A handoff, and it gets stuffed. Went to the left. Looked like Wilson kind of wanted to take it back, but he couldn't. So it's now 3rd and 6, Kev. They're 0-2 and they're 3 and out, or 3. Can I speak English?
Yeah.
3rd downs. What do they need to do on 3rd down?
I would like that. They're probably going to have to start passing a little bit here. They're getting a little bit predictable.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe this is a play you bring in Penny, or you hit some play action. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Okay, it looks like they got 2 men in the backfield. They had Lockett for a second. Now he's in motion to the left. I believe it's Penny. And Russell Wilson gets sacked. The pressure was there, And it's Malik Collins, for the sack. The pressure has been on Russell Wilson all game long. And again, they got to him. He got to him so quickly. Not even a chance for Russell to get out there. Oh, my.
Yeah, again, Justin Britt.
He stuck his fingers inside of Russell Wilson's face mask. Like, literally, like, gauged his eye a little bit. That's scary.
Or Fluker, sorry.
It was on Fluker? Okay. So, Michael Dixon, he's been a busy boy today. Again.
Oh, there's a missed face mask there.
Yeah, I agree. If there's a flag, Tavon Austin. This might be coming back because of a flag from the Cowboys, but we'll see. Right now, he's returned big. It is a touchdown as of right now. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to stay. I don't think it will, but we'll take a look. Tavon Austin did get in the end zone, I think.
Yeah, you could see right off the bat, the number 28 in the background there. Yeah.
And Jason Garrett is fucking pissed. He is like, come on. Damn it. That could have been a big touchdown to end the first quarter. I was pretty sure that wasn't going to be a touchdown, but I had to call it as it was. It was holding. It's no push in the back, but it is on the receiving team. It's going to be a first down. Damn it. I'm kind of pissed.
No, this is great.
Well, I mean, again, you just got, if you're a punting guy, getting drunk.
Yeah, punt. That was a punt. So if you're playing the punting drinking game, you need to drink. But yeah,
that's
big
5
break for the
punts
Seahawks there
in the first quarter.
And the end of the first quarter, 3-0.
There you go. Don't you guys love this hard knock defensive score? This battle. I like it. I mean, I don't like it for the Cowboys.
It's fascinating because the right now, to me, the way that I would see this is the Cowboys' defensive line has been the difference in this game. Woods and Collins are dominating the Seahawks offensive line. That has to change. But the Seahawks defense is hanging in there as well. I didn't really feel like the Cowboys offense did a lot, but they're on the field certainly a lot more than the Seahawks, which is an advantage for the Cowboys.
Yep. Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me, like, coming into this game is time of possession. Like, if the Cowboys have the time of possession, they're going to be in more favorable. They're going to be in a better position, I should say, more than anything. Bodo, I think he's playing the drinking game because he says the punting game is getting me drunk. And you know what? I just spilled Sunny D on my leg. I got to go clean that up. But, don't play the punting game, guys. Kev, talk about what you want to see from the Seahawks in the second quarter.
Well, it's they got to get themselves in third and manageable situations here, and they got to play better on the offensive line. They are being dominated. I think they need to get the pass game going there, and I would like to see the Seahawks defense create a turnover. Turnovers help limit momentum. Right now, I do feel the Cowboys have the advantage right now, but this is early in the game, and you can't win the game in the first quarter, but you can certainly lose it. Ask the Houston Texans.
That's true. They did not have a very good first quarter. I think they had a pretty shitty first quarter, honestly. You said the big word, the 8-letter word turnover. That could be a big factor. Momentum can switch at any moment, and a turnover, like Shaquille Griffin, he had his hands on that ball. That could be an indicator. You never know. So
yeah.
So, for end of the first quarter, 5 punts, which means a punt every 3 minutes. So, yay for us, the viewers. Can't wait for more of those.
Well, I wouldn't mind a punt in this series as well.
And it's Goodwin with the hold. He was the guy that got the hold, which, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I have no idea who the fuck that is. So,
Goodwin.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sir. I don't know who you are. All right, at the 14-yard line now, Zeke going to get the ball. He rushes aggressively, but gets, I think, 2 or 3 on the play. It was a hold on J.D. McKissick. Like, that's who he was holding. And not only was it a hold, it was a push down. It was literally just get out of the way, sir. And, he did not do very good.
I'm liking the way the Seahawks front 7 is playing, for sure.
They are getting the pressure on Dak, so that is good. And also getting the run game stopping as well.
Yeah.
Dak in an empty back, it looks like. Yes, no running back there. 2nd and 7. Has time. Going to throw to the outside. It is complete for Tavon Austin. Wow, Tavon Austin in the receiving game. First down for a gain of 8 on the play. Not typical you've seen. I mean, Tavon Austin, the first couple of games of the year, he was looked at. He's being used in the receiving game. He's been hurt for most of the year since then. I think he got hurt in week 4, week 5, somewhere around there. He's been in there since. But
he's an interesting guy because he's got some speed, but he's got some ability, but he just hasn't always been able to put it together. But
that's true. That's true. Zeke to the left side, dives and gets 5. He literally just dove. Why? To get yardage. It's all about fighting for those yards. Aaron Andrews is on the sidelines, Kev.
Hi, Aaron.
She wants to get that report. Cole Beasley, he's running. He feels good. So that's a good thing at least. With no Allen Hurns, you got to have as many healthy guys on the field as possible. Yeah, 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Cowboys at their own 30-yard line. Noah Brown, who has gotten the most playing time I've seen him all year, is out there as well. Dak has to roll to the right. There's pressure, throws, and it is complete to Cole Beasley for the first down. There was a lot of pressure coming on him. I don't know exactly who was about to sack him, but they almost did. But a nice throw by Dak to the right side to get the first down.
Well, there you go. That's a good job. Good job. I think it's Steven that was the guy that was making the pressure there, but
Martin on the play. Just don't know who that is. Got to be honest with you.
Oh, 59 is Austin Calitro, that guy that has done a pretty good job for the Seahawks in the linebacking core. He's been sort of in the replacement of KJ Wright. He replaced Bobby Wagner when Wagner was hurt earlier in the year. So,
but Tavon Austin going to get the rush, and it goes nowhere. A loss of 3. The linebackers for Seattle were all over that. KJ Wright, there he is.
Yes, hello, KJ.
KJ play. They saw the quickness of Tavon Austin, and the blocking was pretty bad, honestly, for that play.
I don't know. I thought the blocking was outstanding there, but that's just me.
I wonder why. I wonder where that's going. All right, Cowboys 2nd and 13 here. They're at their own 35-yard line. They've had a couple of good plays on this drive, but not a whole lot of yards as Zeke's going to rush. And oh, my goodness, just gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's Reed on.
Yes, we're going to hopefully hear a lot more of his name.
Just nothing there. I mean, he goes to the middle, cuts back, and my goodness, what a tackle. 3rd and 12, so we got 1 yard out of that. The time of possession is more than doubled for the Cowboys, but they have 3 points.
Yes.
We have trace points versus the Seahawks' Cetero points. And I thought the Seahawks jumped offside. There's a flag. And, well, apparently it's a false start. That's great.
Sure.
Well, I don't know.
There we go.
I'm assuming so. I haven't gotten theirs. Yep. Great. It's 3rd and 13. Tyron Smith. Come on, bro. You're a Pro Bowl. Or no, that's Leo Collins. Well, maybe I should look before I say something.
Yeah.
Collins, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Not cool. Not cool. I forgot. He only has like a brace, but not like a big brace.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith has like a freaking leg brace, a knee brace on his elbow. It's ridiculous. That's insane. You know how big you have to be?
Yeah. Bigger than us, for sure.
For sure. 3rd and 17. Let's see where this goes. Dak's looking. He's got time. Now he doesn't. Throws a check down to Zeke, which, if you know me, on 3rd and long pisses me off every single time. And they get to the 40. But, of course, your favorite drinking game is back, Kev.
It is time to punt.
Woo! You know what? I guess I'll take a drink of my orange juice that definitely doesn't have anything in it.
Yeah, I'm drinking the water right now.
In the wine glass. Gotta love it, too.
Yes, classy.
4th and 8. And considering I don't think I've ever seen Chris Jones throw the ball, I do not think there's going to be a fake punt here. There is the punt. So now you can take your drinks officially. It's a good one. It's a good one. Gets caught at the 10, but a nice return by Lockett. Lockett crosses the other side of the field. Gets through, guys. What a tackle. What a tackle by Thomas. It looked like Tyler Lockett was going to get some more big yards, but he gets down to the 22. Heck of a tackle right there to save a big play. He tripped his foot. He got him right on the foot, right on the ankle. So, nice. Kev, I would join you on the water game, but we don't have any water here besides tap, and I'm just not.
Oh, that's fair. You drink what you want.
Well, I
just don't. I'm not a big drinker during games. That's a big was a big tackle because Lockett would have went for a while there.
Yeah, I think he would have gotten to at least a 40.
Now I think for me it's time to be a little bit more aggressive for the Seahawks, and they've been a little bit conservative here. But they have to. Yeah, they gotta at least get themselves in some second and manageable and give this defense a rest. I mean, they are playing a lot right now. The Cowboys dominating time of possession. They need a long drive here.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, they've had 3 3-3 That's not the favorable position, I would say, for the Seahawks. You want to go out there, look for everybody. And heck, if you even have to get some of these guys in the running backs receptions, because you're just so focused on the run game, do it. It doesn't really matter. But the first and the third drive, I know for sure it was just run, pass. So maybe they don't want to go that formula. I don't know. See. Guys, tell me how you feel about this game right now. I'm looking at the chat. A lot of people in the chat commenting about their stuff. Bodo says Seahawks need to do a designed run with Wilson. You see if we can get some Russell Wilson runs in there. Could be true. It's true. It's damn true. You know it, Party. You know the reference. It's the Kurt Angle reference, the boy, the legend.
Yes.
He's awesome. He's one of the only things I could ever stand on current television right now.
He's not even on current WWE television.
Is he not? I thought he was the manager.
No, they went to it's all McMahon's all the time.
That's right, which is totally what we want to see. Yes.
Yeah, they announced they needed something new and they brought back the McMahons, so that was smart.
Yeah, definitely the change that they needed.
Yeah.
It's not like we haven't seen Triple H on our television screens for 20 years.
Yeah.
Or Vince for 20 years, 40 years.
40, yeah. And of course, Hulk Hogan will be back this week.
Yes. Well, to be fair, it's for a nice.
It's for a reasonable cause. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, but still, Hey, Dirk Can, don't screw the Mavs. It's your, they're the ones that got the championship. You know what I'm saying? Orlando does not. First down for the Seahawks. A fake. Russell Wilson. He has him wide open. Great play design. The first down for the Seahawks. Ed Dixon. He had wide.
I forgot about him. Yes.
That was, I got to say, that was a beauty. That was a beauty of a play call right there. I mean, couldn't have asked for anything. And if Jeff Heath was not there, if Jeff Heath had made a Jeff Heath play, that could have been a touchdown. Which he almost did. He just hit the inside.
Jeff Heath is Dylan's least favorite Cowboy, I think.
Yeah, he is. Oh, and by the way, can't they beat your Heat? So
nice job by Ed Dixon there.
And Russell's taking a shot down the field. Completes a Tyler Lockett way down the field to the 14-yard line. There's that deep shot. I talked about it. It was play action. Get as much time as possible. Throw deep to Tyler Lockett, and you're going to get a big gain. 2 huge gains after being stopped on the first 3 possessions. Wow. I got to say, I'm not very, as a Cowboys fan, I'm not very happy.
This is great. It was great play calling by Brian Schottenheimer here.
It was.
And great protection on especially on the Lockett play there. Great protection.
12-yard line now. 12 yards away. First down rush up the middle. Gets it to the 8-yard line. And that is Chris Carson on the run there.
Chris Johnny Carson.
Johnny. I like it. Yeah, those were 2 big gains, especially after what the Seahawks did before. They were able to realize that, this play action might work. Like, they're really good at it. It's been successful.
But it's when you do it, right? It's, and it was the right time to do it.
Yep. 2nd and 6. They're at the I'm going to call the 9-yard line. I don't really know if it is, but that's where they're putting it near at. And another run for Carson. He gets stuffed this time. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up here. Now, personally, of course, we've seen what the defensive line has done for the Cowboys, but I want to see maybe a fade. I'm thinking a fade for Mr. Doug Baldwin on this play. I don't know about you.
That's possible, but I look for Nick Vanette here.
Vanette, yeah, that's true. Let's see what Scott Linehan has called up here on 3rd down. We'll see.
That's Brian Schottenheimer. You have Scott Linehan. Who are you cheering for here? Are you betraying your Cowboys?
You know what I mean. I meant Marinelli. I'm talking about Marinelli. You got Schottenheimer. Let's see what Schottenheimer does. We'll see what Marinelli does. There you go. 3rd and 6. Plays. Quick throw, and it's over the head of Ed Dixon. So it is a.
I went tight end there, which wasn't,
Yeah, I like the call. I like the play. It was, if he had thrown a better throw, it would have been close to a 1st down because it could have gotten past him, but I'm not sure. So
during the commercial, I have a question for you about the Cowboys.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Let's see. Yeah, there was pressure. He wanted to throw it pretty quickly, just overthrown. Ed Dixon's kind of cheesed. He's like, "What? Couldn't you not throw that?" Here comes Janikowski with the 27-yard field goal.
932 years old.
The 932-year-old.
He was playing football with Abe Lincoln back in the day.
Abe Lincoln and Frank Gore, Kev. Those are guys, the 2 old men out there. So there you go. 3-3. 7 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. All right, Kev, what's your question?
So why is Rod Marinelli not getting any interviews? Like, if Hugh Jackson, 1-15, 1-31, Hugh Jackson is potentially the guy that may be in the Bengals organization. Mm-hmm. Why is Rod Marinelli not getting any interviews?
For what he's done, for the credit that he's done, I think he should get consideration. I think it's a combination of 2 things. Maybe one is that he's loyal to the Cowboys. He doesn't even want to request an interview. He's like, this is where I want to stay. And second, I've heard a lot of talk of Chris Richard more than I've heard of Marinelli. So maybe they're giving Richard this credit for helping this rejuvenate this defense. Or
is Marinelli kind of in retirement mode?
Yeah,
possibly.
Also, that's true as well. I mean, when you think about it, because Marinelli's been there for a couple of years. He's been there. They've had good players throughout the course of the season, but they never had consistency. Like this year, they've had consistency, and they've had great leadership from Richard, who has been the most vocal coach on our team all year. So having somebody like that, I think might be the difference between Marinelli getting interviews, because they brought
He's a much better fit there than he was in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
I just don't think him and Pete Carroll were on the same page, and Ken Norton is a better fit with Pete Carroll.
I was scared personally with the amount of talk that you guys were talking about with Richard. I'm like, I don't know if I want this guy here. Like,
it was such a different team. It was a team that, like, it wasn't Dan Quinn or Gus Bradley, where there was a bit of control on this defense. It's just, it felt to me like the Legion of Boom kind of overpowered everything.
Yeah.
Especially after that ran game, that Wagner and Earl Thomas had that battle kind of in the media. And it was kind of time to just move away from that and into something a bit different.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I can see that. So, Kev, you saw 2 great plays from the Seahawks offense. Weren't able to capitalize on a touchdown, but it is a tied game now.
Yes.
Now we have the Seahawks defense coming back out there. You're thinking more pressure, right? Just get on down.
I think you just keep doing the same thing. I'm suspecting that Dallas may start to take some shots down the field here a little bit too. We haven't heard a lot of a guy named Amari Cooper. No. So I'm expecting to see some of that here.
Agreed. As they show the legendary quarterbacks that have been enshrined in the Cowboys Ring of Honor, the quarterbacks-wise, Aikman, Staubach, Don Meredith, and then you got Dak Prescott on the field. Yeah, there you go.
So you want to hear my bold prediction? I'm going to come up with a bold prediction during award season of Super Bowl. Okay. But this is my bold prediction.
What's that?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Joe Buck will call Monday Night Football next year.
What? That would be crazy. Why do you think that?
Because he's close. The rumor is he's 1 or 2 years away from retiring.
Okay.
His wife works at ESPN.
I think he just has so much
there is hatred, literal hatred towards that Monday Night Football crew. Like it's I mean, it's so bad that you cannot. I don't know if, as much as they're being stubborn in ESPN, I can't see how you're bringing them back.
Yeah, that's true. We had a drop, but I think it's going to be holding on the defense here. Illegal contact. I'm sorry, illegal contact. Number 26 of the defense. So that's going to be a first.
That's Griffin. Shaq Griffin. Yeah, you could see that. Yep, right. That's a right call.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I was calling. Or we were watching the game. We were talking about Booger being in the booth this time. I don't think they were that bad today. Like they were.
Booger's fine. I think the issue with everybody's Jason Witten.
Is he the negative? He's the negative.
He's just not ready for Monday Night Football.
Like I just don't think he. I think he comes off the wrong way. You know, like he has good intentions, but he comes off the wrong way in how he says it. I don't know. Yeah. I think Joe Buck's been with Fox for what, 20 years?
Yeah.
That would be crazy to see him leave, because not only does he call football, he calls
baseball. Yeah,
baseball. That's huge. You don't get that. You get that a little bit in ESPN, but you don't get to call the playoffs.
But they got a guy behind Joe Buck, Kevin Burkhardt, that I think is outstanding. That I think is ready to take that next step, though, too. So
2nd and 9, and your boy Amari Cooper gets a big gain to the 45.
There we go.
I shouldn't say a big gain, but a good gain, a solid gain for a first down. Yeah, caught the ball a couple yards before the line of scrimmage, made a nice cut move on Shaq Griffin, and got the first. And what is it? Tedrick Thompson?
Tedrick Thompson, yes.
Who named their kid Tedrick?
The mom of Tedrick Thompson and the family. Can we get
her on the phone? Because I mean, first of all, you're one letter away from Cedric, or not? Well, yeah, like you change the T to a C, you're gonna be okay. And like, it's just not a name. It's not a name. First down.
I think it is a name. It's
And a Zeke first down, a nice rush. He got hit at the end, but it's a first down. It's yes, Kev. It is a name, but it's like. Who calls their kid Tedrick? It sounds like you're trying to name him Cedric and Tetris together. I don't know, personally.
See what the name meaning is. It is named God's gift. So there you go. You are mocking God's gift.
Oh, really? It's actually a meaning for something?
Yes. It is a legitimate name.
Oh, okay, then. Zeke gets stuffed on first down. No gain. Wow.
That on the play previously, Elliott slipped there a little bit.
He got hit. I think he got hit in the helmet.
Yeah.
Just kind of slipped and fell. Excuse me. So we're coming up on less than 5 minutes to go before the end of the half. It feels drastically fast. Like this is a.
Well, I remember we had the long thing there with Alan Hurns. So
that's true. That also took up like a couple minutes. Dak. Oh my goodness. Dak gets sacked. Holy crap. 2 on 1. Jesus.
Good job. Great job.
Good Lord. Frank Clark on the play.
Frank Clark's a beast, folks. Yeah. Frank Clark is a name. Pay attention to the name Frank Clark. This guy's a beast.
The freaking Tyron Smith, and now I'm 100% sure it was Tyron Smith this time, just let him get through. I mean, he did nothing in that play. Good Lord.
All right, right through. Yeah, that was Tyron Smith. Clark, Clark said, "Excuse me, pardon me, I'm going to visit Dak."
So 3rd and 20. Let's see what they do. And of course, a fucking check down. But
there's outstanding play calling by Scott Linehan there. I think that's excellent offensive coordinating there.
Knowing Maher's range, he got to the 38-yard line, so they might kick a field goal. I have no idea. This really annoys me. I hate checkdowns. Like, come on, dude. You're not gonna get the first down ever. Maher's on the field. His career long is a 62-yarder. It is just a 58-yard attempt. Somehow I have a little more confidence. I don't know why. The field goes away, and it's not even close.
Excellent job.
Oh, my God.
Good job, Canadian.
This man, okay, so, like, here's your field goal range, and then it's like down here. It's just not even close. Not even close. Well, that's going to give Pete Carroll and the Seahawks, I think, their best field position all game.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I guess they were like, yeah.
Okay, so why do you kick? Why not punt there? Why are you kicking from 58?
Because he made it 62. They apparently think he can have this long distance field goal shit.
Yeah, that's not even. This isn't even close. That hook's so foul. That was off to the Globe Park there. That was off to the Texas Rangers.
It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, it's going to the Rangers ballpark one last season in the old stadium before they tear it down. It's disappointing.
What's the new stadium called?
I think it's just Globe Life. Is it Globe? I don't remember, honestly. Wait, do they have a name for it yet? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't like our name as it is because it's been bought by Globe Life Park. Like, that's obviously our Globe Life. It's an actual thing, but I don't like it. It's not a big enough name.
So are they building a new stadium?
Yeah, they're in construction of it. It opens 2020. Which is pretty crazy because the old stadium opened in '94. It's not that old. Like, it's not.
No, that's not.
It's a good stadium. I'm gonna miss it because I've been to so many games there. But they've already opened a big cafe arena thing for it, so that's already open. So that'll be fun. Of course, Mitch with his Maher.
Yes.
Comment in the Twitter chat.
Mitch is watching. He's just not commenting at this point in time.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but he's doing his thing. He wanted us to have our Cowboys Seahawks thing. Guys, you'll see me a lot more nervous in the second half because that's when the winners and losers are decided.
Oh yeah, we're just getting warmed up here, folks. This is a chess match that's going to come down to the later parts of this game.
Is this like chess boxing, Kev? Do you know what chess boxing is?
Yes.
For anybody that doesn't know, there's actually a thing out there where these two guys play chess for 3 minutes and then box for 3 minutes, and they keep going back and forth for 12 rounds. It only ends if you beat the guy in chess or you knock the guy out in boxing, or it's 12 rounds and to decide a winner. That sounds freaking awesome. I mean,
it sounds interesting. Yes.
I don't know if I would want to do it because you get hit in the head and then you're like, oh, well, I got to make a move. Yeah. Russell Wilson almost sacked, but a nice completion. No, it's incomplete. It was too low. I am sorry. It was too low. So it's 2nd and 10 coming up here. My grandma texted me today. She said, Dylan, this game's going to be an easy Dallas victory. I said, no, that's just not going to happen.
I think that there's honestly some Cowboy fans that have not heard of the Seattle Seahawks. There's one fan named.
Well, hold on. My grandma's from Minnesota. She's a Vikings fan.
Okay, that's fair. But a guy there's a fan that you guys have named Skip Bayless. I don't think he's heard of the Seahawks.
I don't associate him with me. And there was a lot of pressure on Russell Wilson. Oh my God! And Tyler Lockett catch that in bounds. Oh my God! Are you serious?
That's the Tyler Lockett way, Dylan.
Oh my God!
That's the Tyler Lockett way.
No, he's kind of bobbling that ball. I don't know, but what a catch! They're gonna call it a catch. I think they're labeling it, and the snap's off, so it's official.
Wow, they didn't challenge that. Interesting. Okay, well, good. All right, we'll take it.
And D-Law put the pressure on Carson, and they lose 2 after the play. D-Law got the pressure on Russell Wilson. He hit him, but holy crap, did Tyler Lockett.
Oh, yeah, that's a great catch. I'm a play behind.
That's fantastic, man. Hey, there's a little bit of bobbling, which makes you think that maybe he thinks that he doesn't have it, but he also did have good.
That looks good.
I'm going to call it a catch. It's official. It's in the books. There's no question about it. So Holy bananas, what a catch. It does help me out, though, because he's in my DraftKings. I drafted him in my DraftKings.
I didn't do DraftKings.
I didn't. I only put 20 in, so it's not too terrible if I lose, but I'll take the money if I get it.
How does it work? So, like, you play someone, or?
So what happens is, like, so we're only doing the wild card round, right? So we're only picking from the 4 teams, and you have a set budget, and players are, like, they're given a certain amount based on how good they are. So, like, if you want to get, what do you think of a quarterback? If you want to get, like, a quarterback like Trubisky, he's going to be a little cheaper, but a guy like Phillip Rivers Phillip Rivers is going to be more expensive. And you got to draft basically like a fantasy lineup. It's a quarterback.
Okay.
Quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a flex, a tight end, and a defense. I think that's how it is. So, you're always like, oh, let me get the greatest players. Well, they're going to be way too much past your budget. So you got to be, here's a good guy for good value. That's what it is. Yeah, no. Earlier today I started Andrew Luck, Marlon Mack, and T.Y. Hilton. That was good enough. Right now I'm struggling because Amari Cooper hasn't done much, and Tyler Lockett is on my team. And then I have 4 guys in the Eagles-Bears game, which I found pretty weird. 3 Bears and 1 Eagle.
No one in the Chargers-Ravens game.
No, strangely enough. Because most of them are like, either I'm not going to get the Ravens receivers, not really worth it. Like Keenan Allen would have been good, but he's expensive, so you don't want to get that. Neither tight end's really going to be a big focal point. Could have gotten the Ravens defense, but I also thought Bears defense would be really good. So,
well, Foles has thrown an interception in his last 3 games, I think.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
So the possibility of interception is there.
I hope so.
But I was really close to switching my pick to the Eagles. Because if Eddie Jackson is not healthy, I do think that's a factor.
Say that one time, sorry.
Eddie Jackson is not healthy. If he doesn't play, I do think that's a factor in that Eagles-Bears game.
God, I hope he plays. He's been extremely good all year. He's been the best safety in the game, honestly.
Yeah.
And there is Roger. Roger Goodell's at the game? Roger Goodell.
Has he been at any New England game lately?
I don't know if he has. I think is he banned? Is he banned? I think he's banned.
Yeah.
So we got a 2-minute warning. That just finished. So now we are at 2nd and 14 for the Seahawks at the 31-yard line. And we have a timeout by the Seahawks. Well, that was fucking.
That's what they do. This is they go. See, there's other teams that do timeouts at reasonable times. There's a pattern for it. But the Seahawks, they do timeouts at random times.
They had 3 minutes to talk this over, and then they're like, "Nah, I don't like this play. Who called this? Who called it?" How
is Charles Haley not in the Hall of Fame?
Excuse me, because I have no idea. I feel like the NFL Hall of Fame is kind of, I don't want to say rigged, but it's kind of set up for certain players to get in and certain players not to get in. It's like if you're anywhere near fringe, you're almost not getting in, which is kind of fucked. But 2nd and 14 at the 31-yard line. No timeout called in here. Russell Wilson
good, yeah.
Throws to Chris Carson, and Chris Carson gets 5. So 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8, somewhere around there, going to be the next play up. And I think the Cowboys just took a timeout. Yes, they did. So we're timeout city is being applied. Yeah, 3rd and 7. I'm sorry, is going to be the field position. If they do not get a first down here, we'll have to see the old man, Sebastian Janikowski. Who
3 25-plus yard passes there for Seahawks.
They know how to get it done, man. They know how to get those big plays. Yeah, the 2 back-to-back ones with Dixon and Lockett, and then that amazing catch by Lockett that was pretty fuego, gotta be honest there. All right, 3rd and 7. Let's see if there's pressure on the defensive line. They got 7 in the box right now, so it looks like they're going to put it in. They send 6. Russell Wilson throwing it Incomplete for Doug Baldwin. It was a good throw. It was well contested from the start. Great defensive coverage by Chidobe Awuzie. So
underrated in Dallas.
yes. Oh, for sure. You know that Byron Jones is getting a lot of credit this year. This is a guy that was doing a lot as well. So now we're going to see the old man, Janikowski, 42-yard field goal attempt. He made one from 27 earlier tonight. Let's see if he gives the Cowboys a lead. Kick is up. It is good. 42 yards out. That annoys me just a little bit. But Cowboys have 1:43 and 2 timeouts. So maybe a chance for a drive. You never know. I don't know. Never know. Haley was not the one that did that, Bodo. You're talking about Leon Lett.
Yes, that was Leon Lett did the.
He fought. That was the one where he had the Buffalo touchdown. He was right there, and then Don Beebe knocked that out of his hands And then
he still won by 102 points in that game. So
that's why that one's not talked about. It's the Dolphins one on Thanksgiving that's talked about because you lost the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that one sucked. That one was so much worse. We beat the Bills 2 years in a row and we killed them, like destroyed them both times.
So I talked about this on the hockey podcast, but I'm not who cares about? I understand the corporate side of these All-Star games, but it's just like, oh, for the love of Pete, who cares?
I like what the NFL's doing. I like the skills challenge stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that. As in terms of the Pro Bowl stuff, like I'm not really feeling that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and then the one thing that I liked about the MLB All-Star game was it decided who got home field advantage for the World Series. They're not even doing that anymore. So
yeah, they're not. Yeah, because a lot of people didn't like it, but I think it was interesting.
It made it worthwhile. It was like, hey, like you have a reason to play instead of, Jeter, you want to hit in your last All-Star game? Okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Dak throwing to the sidelines, complete. Nice catch by Blake Jarwin for a gain of 4. I mean, I'll take it for what it is. 99 seconds, which means the Cowboys have 99 problems. Hopefully scoring is not 1, but it has been in this game. So we'll see if they get anything out of this game or out of this drive. This last drive probably of the second quarter. 2nd and 6. They did not have to rush it because they got out of bounds. Dak throwing to the outside again. Amari Cooper with the catch. He caught it behind the first down marker, but since he did not gain possession until afterwards, he's not going to get a first down. So it is 3rd and 1. And Cooper is walking slowly to the sidelines. So 3rd and 1. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, they're not in any hurry here, eh?
They are not in any hurry. Zeke's going to get the first down and more. There's a big hole to the sidelines. A huge gain. 40-30 to the 22-yard line. They were all in the box, focused on Zeke just trying to get the first down. Zeke said, yeet, I'm going to the right side, and a huge gain for Zeke Elliott.
Jeez.
Wow, what a run. I mean, it was just there. Everybody was stacked in the box, honestly. Everybody was stacked in the box. 1st and 10. Now you're not focused on the field goal. I mean, if you get the field goal, you have to take it. But 2 timeouts in 1:03, you're looking for a touchdown. You're looking.
You will probably want a touchdown there, but.
All right, 1:03 here. The 22-yard line, flirting with the red zone, but I don't think we've had a play in the red zone all day.
This will be a first time. That just was a nice run by Zeke.
Dak going to throw to the outside. It is complete and a nice gain. Did he get out of bounds? No, the clock's still ticking. That was Jarwin on the play. 50 seconds. They're taking their sweet effing time right now. I don't know if they realize he didn't get out of bounds, but 40 seconds left. They do have 2 timeouts, so it's not.
Yeah, it's
not the end of the world here. 2nd and 3. Dak throwing.
20. Oh, go ahead.
Blake Jarwin got the catch for a first down and got out of bounds. So 33 seconds left. Whew. I gotta say right now, I want a touchdown. I really want a touchdown.
We need to stop here.
Seahawks need a stop.
The Seahawks need a stop. Good tackle by McDougal there on Jarwin, though.
Yeah, keep him in bounds. That was a good one. Dak talking to his players here. 1st and 10 at the 11. They can still technically get a first down without scoring a touchdown, but who would want that? Dak's looking. He's going to the end zone. Overthrown for Michael Gallup. Well, not overthrown. I think he just threw it out of bounds. But in any case, it is not a catch. 2nd and 10. 28 seconds left. I don't think Gallup has a catch in this game, which is weird considering that there is no Alan Hurns in this game. You would think he would be the next guy, 2nd or 3rd guy. Excuse me. Let's see if the Seahawks can get this stop here. 2nd and 10. Again, 2 timeouts, so you can throw anything in the middle if you have to. If you need to throw it in the middle and you get stopped and you get a 3rd and something, we'll see. 2nd and 10. That going to the sidelines again for Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Michael Gallup. He threw the same play again, and this time it was a way better pass, and Michael Gallup gets his first catch, and it is a touchdown for the Cowboys. I like that. That was a good last drive right there. I'm excited. You're about to see this throw, Kev. I like it.
The nice thing, the Seahawks get the ball to start the second half.
That's true. That's true. You can't go. Dallas cannot go 2 for 1. So, man, great throw, great catch. Let's see if Maher can make the extra point. He does. It is a 10-6.
Good catch by Gallup.
I am pretty happy about that. It started off with a nice Zeke run when they expected to go in the inside, and then a perfect throw and a catch, great catch as well, by the rookie from Colorado State, Michael Gallup. And Dak, he's happy, he's excited, he's fired up. He liked that touchdown throw. Shaq Griffin, he's pissed. He did not like that. He did not like that all that stuff going on there.
It was a good throw by Dak there, but
I think it was more of a better throw than it was bad coverage. Like I don't think it was bad coverage. It was just like, you're gonna throw that play, you know. So it was a Zeke 44-yard rush, and then ended up with a 11-yard touchdown to Michael Gallup.
Zeke has 120 yards in this game. The Seahawks as an offense have 102. That needs to change.
That's tough.
You allow Zeke to get those big runs. It just allows the Cowboys to get control of the game. The Seahawks need to come out with a really strong drive. They're not at it. It's 10-6. This is a long way to go. But the Seahawks offense needs to be better than they have been. They got off to a very slow start.
Sorry, Tyler Lockett got a pretty good return. I want to see where did he land here. I was on my phone, so I didn't know exactly where he got stopped at. But I think Maher stopped him enough to get a. Yeah, he's at the Seattle territory. He's in the 48-yard line. So nice return by Lockett. So, yeah, they're at the 48-yard line. Maybe they'll go for a chance to get in the field goal range.
Yeah, sure. Oh, look at this run by Lockett.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at this. Oh, man. High techs.
There you go.
I think Lockett's going to break one, Dilly. I think Lockett's going to break one.
Yeah, I hope not. 45-yard line. No, okay. Personally, I don't know if return yards go into the DraftKings, but if it does,
they don't. It's usually they don't in NFL.com.
They do count if you get a touchdown, right? You get points if you get a touchdown.
I don't know. I've never played DraftKings.
Well, I mean, like in the NFL.com, do you get a touchdown if you get a?
No, you don't.
Wow, that's
no. It would go in your defensive special teams, not your
Oh, okay, yeah, that would make sense. We'll see. Catch short by Ed Dixon inbound, so Seahawks have to take a timeout. 6 seconds to go. This is I don't know how long this field goal attempt would be. I don't really know. Janikowski's standing on the sidelines. He's walking. Again, a big boy. This guy is freaking massive.
He's huge. He probably could have played.
Like, I just get scared every time I'm looking. I'm like, I'm not going to mess with that guy.
Yeah, don't mess with Seabass.
If he was out there as a, like, let's say he was at a Seattle nightclub and he was a bouncer, I don't know. With that guy.
I wouldn't. Yeah, here, I'll give you all my ID.
Do you want, yeah, here's everything you need to know. So do you want extra cash? Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
So,
cash? Checks?
my social security number?
Social security number? Next to kin? Sure.
All right, timeout by the Cowboys. I'm not sure if they were going to go for a Hail Mary, but they might have just, like, faked it. I don't really know. But they took a timeout.
Now, yeah, do you do the field goal here or do you do the Hail Mary?
Here's the thing. 6 seconds left. You have one timeout.
Yeah, you can get it a little bit closer, too, for sure.
Right now, I don't know exactly where they're on in the field. Like, I don't know the exact yardage, but I think it's – okay, so 40 – that's a 60-yard field goal attempt right now. If you even get 5 yards, that's a better opportunity. So – all right, 3rd and 3. They are going for – they're going to stay on the field. Let's see how this goes. They're going to run it. They run quickly, and he slides for a first down. 3 seconds.
Timeout
is taken. Yes, sir, Mr. Kev. They took a timeout.
Just want to make sure the ref saw that there.
No, the end of the half. End of the half. No. So it is going to be a 56-yarder, I believe. It's going to come the way of Janikowski, who has already scored 2 field goals this half. Let's see if – oh, my God, he's a grizzly dude, too. Like he doesn't have a beard, but he just has the face so that he can –
yeah.
He said –
It's almost the fact that he doesn't have a beard that is like makes it scary.
Yes. Honestly. It's like, oh my God. Jesus. By the way, Kev, 58 career field goals from Janikowski from 50 plus. He's the most all time in this, so he could make this. Kick is away, and it is not even close.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's also 942 years old. But you gotta get it doesn't hurt to try this.
Janikowski's hurt. He hurt his leg on that kick.
Oh no.
He hurt himself. He might have put all the power in his leg. You're gonna see it in a second, Kev. He did not like that. I mean, yeah, there's no risk in it. There's no real risk in it, but Did you see it?
No, yeah, it's about to come here.
Okay. I know you're quite behind. I'm sorry about that, but
we're 30 seconds behind.
Like if you were a little bit closer, I would pause it, but this is the only way we can, because I don't want to be.
Oh no!
Yeah, you see. I think it had the distance, but it was wide. It was like very wide, and yeah, he got hurt. So Kev.
Yeah, he pulled his hammy there. Yeah, ouch.
Hopefully he's good. Maybe he just had a cramp or something. Maybe
I hope so.
Maybe he just didn't want to. I mean, that's a long kick. That's not easy.
Yeah.
This guy's name is Caleb Plant. Wow, what an unfortunate name. Okay. Mr. Kevel, it is halftime here for the Seahawks Cowboys live stream. Oh wait, what did Mr.
Be nice, Mitch. What is up with that?
He goes, Janikowski needs to go on a diet. Damn, this guy just hurt himself and you're ragging on him, Mitch? Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so it is 10-6 at halftime. Kev, tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what needs to be fixed in the second half.
Well, I didn't. I don't like the Seahawks offenses took a little bit too long to get going, but I've liked for the most part the defense, except that big run from Zeke. There was a bit of a breakdown there from King. I think you're gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive. They'll get back to the running game a little bit here. They're not out of it. It's 10-6. They didn't get the 2-for-1, but it's in their hands. They got the ball in the first and here in the second half, and they just need to stay better. What I also am like, they are playing disciplined so far. So, What are you liking about the Cowboys?
I like the defensive line. You brought up the fact they're getting a lot of pressure on Russell Wilson, so all these play actions can't really happen. So I like seeing that. I like the secondary crew. They're doing very well, except for when Tyler Lockett makes these spectacular catches. When he gets open, there's almost no way to defend it. Offensively, I like what Zeke's producing. He's gotten good yards. And I like some of the throws that Dak can make. He'll throw to the outside. He's a very smart, try to get it past the chains kind of guy, But Seahawks defense got a lot better in that second quarter. They were able to focus on the weaknesses of Dak, make sure that he can get the pressure so he doesn't roll to the outside and throw it to Jarwin or whoever. So, those are the things I liked and disliked. Kev, what do the Seahawks need to do in the second half? What do they got to improve on? You're on mute. Kevo, you're on mute. You're on mute. Kevo, you're on mute. You're still on mute. There you go.
There we go. Okay, so Seahawks offensive leaders. Wilson was 7 for 11 for 99 yards. Carson 8 carries, 16 yards. That needs to be better. Didn't hear a lot of Mike Davis. He got a little bit there, but the running game needs to play better. The offensive line needs to play better. Lockett 2 catches for 65. I think they need to get Baldwin a little bit involved. And defensively, they can't let Zeke take over this game because right now he is dominating the game. No question about that. So that's got to stop in the second half.
Yeah, true. That's a killer when Zeke has 91 yards rushing, and then how many yards did he have receiving? Let me check here. I'm loading up the box as it is. He had 13 rushes for 91 yards.
Yeah, and he got
4 catches for 32 yards. So yeah, that's the killer right now for the Seahawks. For the Cowboys, I mean, Dak 17 of 23 for 146 and 1 touchdown. I think don't get behind. Like, do not have false starts. Don't have bad penalties because then you're going to put yourself in a bad situation.
Yeah, because when they have been in bad situations, they have not been able to convert. So the Seahawks defense has been able to kind of dominate. So
yeah. If it's like 1st and 20, and then they do these again. Me and my these check down throws. They do a lot of that when they get behind, and the Seahawks know how to stop that. I think most defenses do. So yeah, that's the biggest thing for me. Stop that, and defense keep doing what you're doing because except for put a little more pressure on Tyler Lockett. Maybe. I know he only has 2 catches, but they were 2 pretty important catches to one to set up a field goal and one to. That could have set up a field goal theoretically. Actually, I think both of them set up a field goal. I don't know. I can't remember.
The Lockett one, yeah. I'm just looking up to see what what they're saying about Sebastian Janikowski, but he's been key. He made that great catch. We'll see what happens with what they're going to do here because Dixon had to play in the Kansas City game. This happened. Janikowski got hurt as well. So
that's true. Would Dixon have to come in as the kicker?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, he knows how to punt. I would assume that he would know how to kick.
It's a bit different, though. I mean, he had to drop kick. I don't know if he's field goal kicked, but that's a bit different. Is there a way to drop kick a field goal? You can. It has happened before.
Really? Yeah.
Remember, Doug Flutie did it a number of years ago.
That's right. You would just take the holder. Yeah. You wouldn't do anything with them. Yeah. That was the flute. But that was also an extra point, right? Wasn't that like
that was from the 2-yard line. I don't know if you could drop kick it from the 20-yard line, but
that would be impressive. That would be impressive. I want to see that. Kev, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be very quick, but let the viewers just say what you want to say for the next couple minutes.
All right. Well, also let's while we're doing this here, we are at halftime. If you have not subscribed to the Bottom Line View, then just hit the subscribe button, which is there on the YouTube. So do that. Of course, let's maybe talk a little bit about the game earlier, the Indianapolis Colts versus the Houston Texans, the first game of the wild card round. The Colts came in pretty hot. The Texans came in kind of hot. And the Colts last week won the win or go home game against the Tennessee Titans, and they got off to a fantastic start. Here, as I pull up the stats, it's they right from the start offensively they got a touchdown, and then they got a 3-and-out, and then they got another touchdown right after that. So game starts here. Sorry, my stats are pulling up a little bit slow here. Sorry. So yeah, touchdown, Eric Ebron, 6 yards, and then it continues on there. 4:08 to go. Marlon Mack for a 2-yard touchdown. It's 14-0 after the first quarter. Second quarter, it's Andrew Luck, a pass to Dontrell Inman for 18 yards, pulling him up 21-0. And the Colts, basically, from that point, it was pretty much game over. To me, the Colts were impressive, but the Houston Texans did not come out to play. J.J. Watt took a very bad penalty on the first drive. There was a very questionable 4th down call late in the second quarter from the Houston Texans. But they did get a score early in the fourth quarter. Watson to Kiki Kuti for 6 yards. It was questionable if he had the ball as he crossed the line, but he did. It ended up 21-7. Basically, the Colts were able to run down the clock, and the Texans basically did not show up. Very much a dominant game. 14 passing first downs, 10 rushing first downs for the Colts, 2 on penalty, 9 for 14 on third down. So Colts are off to Kansas City next Sunday for the early window game against the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Houston Texans are off to go home.
Kev, do you know our which game we would play? Depending on our teams.
We would. It depends on what happens with the Eagles and the Bears. Because if the Eagles win, they play the Saints, and we would play the Bears. We being either or.
Okay. Let me preface this. Do you know what time?
Or you would play the Rams.
Like what time? Do you know the times on that?
The times for those games. Good question. So let's just quickly look at the divisional round schedule here.
Because if I got to take off another Saturday.
Let's see. The Sunday game the Sundays are the Patriots at 10:05 my time and Saints 1:40. The Rams game is 5:15. So you'll know your schedule after the Eagles Bears game, because the winner of
okay. So I understand. Yeah, I got you. So yeah, I would have to. If the Eagles win, they're playing the Saints.
They're playing the Saints. If the Bears win, they're playing the Rams.
Rams. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Well,
it looks like Michael Dixon might have to come into the game. So I'm going to take just a little bit of a quick break, and I will be back.
Okay.
You can talk to them.
Yes, I heard you plugging away, so I'll do so. Yeah, subscribe. We've gotten a lot of subscribers over the last couple of days. I'm really thankful for that. I know the rest of the guys are very thankful for that, so thank you guys. We've released a crap ton of comments. I mean, I guess you guys have commented a lot. We've released a lot of content over the last week. Since week 17 ended, all 3 of us released the playoff predictions video. We did the live stream for the wild card, and then Mitch split it up for us. That was a very nice thing. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Now I see something. So then we split those. Mitch did his which teams are better for the AFC, and I did mine on the NFC. If you want to check out the Eagles Bears, which NFC team is better, you can check that out. That was a very solid video. And you guys hopefully you've seen this one because you're watching this game. But very interested to see that game tomorrow. Both games tomorrow should be fun, especially the Chargers-Ravens. That's going to be a banger. So looking out for that one. In terms of my thoughts on the Colts-Texans, over the Colts, I mean, Frank Reich is awesome. This guy is really solid. He's there's the solid game. Woo! I didn't even realize that. There's another guy to the solid list. He's the head coach of the solids. The solid group there with Frank Reich. I really like what he's been able to do for this Colts team. You know, it was a really good thing. Like, you have to buy into this message if you're Frank Reich, because last year they were bad. They were really bad. They gave up the most sacks in the league. They didn't have Andrew Luck there. There was a lot of questions, and you knew you were going to have that coming into the season. So for Frank Reich to take that job, you got to have the loyalty. You got to be a good communicator. You got to appreciate a guy like Frank Reich for doing that. And he's been able to put in this really good system that's worked for this team. So very good stuff from Frank Reich. Really appreciating that. I know Andrew Luck has been stepping up to the plate. He's been very, very good. That helps. But when your offensive line goes from 32nd to 1st in 1 year, you got to have something going for you. You know, the drafting Quentin Nelson was fantastic. Good stuff. And a lot of other guys made that thing work. It's all about a good coach message, and I think that's what was missing from Pagano. He just didn't have that message at the end. It was nowhere to be found, especially when your team was not playing all that well. But Frank Reich has led this team to some good success, and I think they have a chance. They have a chance against the Chiefs next Sunday. Sunday? Yeah, I think it's Sunday. So the game is about to come back on. I know Mr. Covell went somewhere. He'll be back here in a minute. But it is the second half underway, and the Seahawks are going to get the ball to start the second half. They deferred in the first half, so they're not going to get the ball. And the kickoff is away. And it is going to be a touchback in the back of the end zone. So there we go. And there's Kev back right on time. For the second half. And there is Chris Myers, your boy Chris Myers.
Yes, hello, Chris.
They are talking about, holy shit, they apparently at halftime, I don't know if it was halftime, but they had Michael Dixon, Dixon, I should say, go out there and kick field goals, and he did fucking horrible. You were going to see a kick in a minute, Kev. That was heinous.
That was not good, no.
That looks like that's going to be the kicker for the second half for the Seahawks. I don't know if that's going to work, as Chris Carson gets a gain of 1.
It looks like it is.
That was bad. That was really bad. It's like it reminded me of the Chargers last year when they were playing the Cowboys and Thanksgiving. By the way, we got our asses kicked, but they didn't have a kicker last year. So one of their kickers was kicking in the net, and he missed the net. Like, I'm like, how do you do that? It's impossible. 22 rushing yards in the first half, fewest in any half this season for the Seahawks. So give the Cowboys that credit there. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, for sure.
And they get 2 on this rush attempt, so it's going to be 3rd and 7. Man, God, that was bad. That was bad.
You're still shaken by that, Dixon.
I'm still shaking. It affected me. I was like, how did that happen? A fan in the first row got a football. I was like, wow, that's interesting. All right, 3rd and 7. Let's see if the Seahawks go in
here. And Troy Aikman's right. They're not gonna give up on the run just because it's not working. So
3rd and 7, pressures there. Russell Wilson incomplete for Tyler Lockett. There was pressure. He didn't have enough time. Tyler was 1 or 2 yards behind the first down marker anyways. Not a good thing. Pete Carroll has previously said before that Dixon would drop kick field goals if necessary. So it's according from a tweet that was retweeted by Adam Schefter from Brady Henderson. So if they got to drop kick field goals, they got to do it. But we're going to see Dixon do what he does best here and add to the drinking game
of the punt.
Yes, there you go. Another punt. We didn't see a lot. We didn't see a whole lot in the last 5 minutes. That was good. But now we're going to get one. Oh, and there was a little pressure there from Heath. That's a great punt to the 20-yard line. Tavon Austin going to just get what he can and gets about 7. So Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys, they're probably pretty happy that the defense just forced a 3-and-out when the
Yes.
Seahawks got the ball.
I would imagine so.
And I think he should strike while the iron's hot, meaning do not waste this opportunity that your defense just gave you.
Yeah, you want to get the increase that lead if you're the Cowboys for sure. I will be right back to get some water, but
Go ahead. So yeah, I'm very happy that there was a 3-and-out there. Stop the run game. Again, this is what they did in their first 2 3-and-outs that didn't work, which was run, pass. If you stop the run on first and second down, you third down. It's a third and manageable, but you still it's not really what you would want on a 3rd and 7 there. And then Tyler Lockett, there was too much pressure. He wasn't going to get the first down anyways. So good stuff in the Cowboys secondary, or not the secondary too, but good pressure on the Cowboys defense to get in Russell Wilson's face. Michael Davis, there you go. Michael Dixon. You know what I mean. I made a mistake, not Davis. But you know what? I should be called out for that. That was bad. New viewer there. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the Cowboys offense has to bring in the second half. They're great drive in the second quarter. Is not going to be the same. There's no way we're going to get another rush like that, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not saying he can't run far, but it was literally stacked in the box because it was 3rd and 1. Kev, what you eating there, my guy?
I'm having a little bit of pizza.
A little pizza? Pizza sounds good, honestly. I know you got to eat there. Ooh.
Yeah. Got to eat.
That is the – I don't know if we have to. Are you sure? No, I was like at halftime of the Colts game, I'm like, I'm going to eat. I got to set up the stream. I don't know how much time I'm going to have between that game and this game. So I was like, I'll go ahead and eat. But
no, that was a quick bite. There, I'll be fine.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know how many times I eat on these streams. You'll be good. They're promoting the new show, The Masked Singer, which I'm only bringing up because AB was on it last week.
Yeah.
And apparently he performed a song. I don't know I forgot what it was, but it was like something about all me. It was all about him. So that's funny.
Oh, AB. Oh, Pittsburgh Steelers.
And that was recorded like 4 or 5 months ago too. Like this isn't. He's had these feelings from it. There's Ken Norton Jr., the defensive coordinator for the Seahawks, on the sidelines. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys. They put it at the 29-yard line. Dak Prescott, handoff to Zeke. Zeke gets 3, 4, somewhere around there. There was a big pile. It's going to be 2nd and 7, so 3. Zeke, 91 yards rushing in the first half, which is surprisingly a career high in the first half for him. So,
well, yeah, he got that big 44-yard run there late too. So
that did help. I think that's almost half the yards. 2nd and 7. Got 3 to the left and 1 to the right in terms of receivers there. And now Zeke is going out wide to the right. So it's an empty back set. 2nd and 7. He's going to go to the right. Complete for Cole Beasley, who gets 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. He was tripped. He tripped on that play, but it was a good throw.
Yeah, did a nice little pass there. So interesting that they're going to move Zeke out there.
Mm-hmm. He's had a couple of successes. I remember the Detroit game. He had a clutch catch to get us in field goal range on that drive. He also has the most receptions by a Cowboys running back in franchise history for one season. 3rd and 1, and the Seahawks stop him. Oh, yeah. My goodness, the Seahawks, they put all the pressure. I believe that was Bobby Wagner. I'm kind of cheesed. Now, is Coach Garrett going to go for it? Is Jason going to go for it? Now, this would be ballsy. This is still in your own territory.
That would be dumb.
Hey, don't ask questions.
No, Carroll caught that, though.
4th and 1, and the Cowboys are going to punt. Oh, man. That was good stuff. That was a good defensive stop. A little cheese. We couldn't get
great stop. McDougal was there.
And the punt is away, and I honestly don't even know where it went. Apparently, they're going to put it at the 13-yard line. So there you go.
Well, they need a long drive here, kind of get some sort of rhythm going here. Cowboys have really had, for the most part, the better field position, but
that's true. Well, and Pete Carroll, he's riled up. He's excited. He needs to get this team going. So the Seahawks have had 3 3-and-outs, and all 3 3-and-outs have gone run, pass. So maybe they want to go somewhere else with that. I don't know personally.
Well, as I said in the preview, they're not going to worry about it. I mean, I think that they know that this defense will keep them in the game, so it's going to be low scoring, and they can be patient with it. But I do want to see a bit of a longer drive here. I think they have to start gaining some momentum here. They did with that drive earlier, but they need to get that done again.
Well, and it's not like that. What am I trying to think? It's not like you abandon the run game. Like you know that you got to do something at some point, because once the defense knows you're just going to go throw, I think you're kind of screwed in certain situations.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're going to keep going for it. They'll do it. The question is, if you get anywhere near field goal range, or you got to kick an extra point, do you kick it? If Dixon's your kicker.
I don't know. There's nothing on Sebastian Janikowski yet, so
yeah, I haven't heard any updates or any news. Apparently, I mean, if the guy's going out there in halftime and kicking it, and Russell Wilson was out there as his holder, like he at halftime, so they know this is an issue. We'll see. I as a Cowboys fan, I want more stops. But as an analytical viewer, I must give my opinion as to what I think the Seahawks need to do. And personally, I just think if you can hold – I know it's very difficult to do. It's been very difficult all night. But if you can hold that Cowboys defensive line for even one more second and get that play action, get those play action throws, it's been successful, because when Tyler Lockett is open, he's not just open. He's kind of wide open.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks, but I think you got to get Baldwin involved to get them kind of thinking a little bit more, and then it allows Lockett to be a bit more open as well. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Did Baldwin even have a catch tonight?
Let's look.
He might have one, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember calling him his name tonight. I do remember once he was targeted in the end zone. It was an
incomplete. Yeah, and he got beat by Okinaway. Rouzier, sorry.
You're good. Play action. There's a lot of time for Russ. There's not enough time now, but he throws and it's complete. And it is a gain of 9 for Ed Dixon. Got to say, a lot of things happened there. There was pressure, could have been a sack, and then could have been a play action. There was a lot of time, so I was scared for a big pass. But then he was able to throw it up there to Dixon. And there was Jeff Heath, who can't make the sack, ever. Can't make anything.
Oh, he's fine. He is fine.
Oh, all right. 2nd and 9, or excuse me, 2nd and 1. It was a gain of 9. What am I talking about? And a run for a first down. And that was Rashad Penny with his first of the night.
The coin, as Mitch calls him in the game. Get the coin involved.
The coin. So there you go. First down for the Seahawks. No 3-and-outs here. Penny this year, 85 rushes, 419 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was a first-round draft pick this year, which
yes, he was,
surprisingly enough. But we didn't know the great game or season that Carson was going to have. He's going to get another carry here. Rashad with a big gain, Oh my goodness, Jeff Heath with an arm tackle, and it was a gain of like 25, 30 yards.
Nice job, Rashad. Coin doing his job.
Man, it was blown up. And what was that, a Woozier? That was a terrible decision. He was just like, got frozen. So the 45-yard line, a pitch, and it's a terrible pitch. A horrible loss for the Seattle Seahawks, right back to Penny. The Cowboys said that's 3 times, not another chance, not another time. That's a loss of 7.
Oh, yeah, that did not work at all.
They expected that the second, and that was Randy Gregory, who I have had my problems with in the past as a Cowboys fan. I like how Robot Guy goes, great run. And then the next comment is awful play because it was from the great run that Penny had to the terrible pitch. So now they're back in their own territory at the 48. It's 2nd and 17. Russell Wilson looking. It's going to throw over to Carson. Carson drops it. That's the thing, man. One bad play can just hurt a drive. I mean, hurt the momentum of any drive right now. So 3rd and 17 coming up.
Terrible. You got to catch that.
Got to catch it. But even then, it would have only, it would have helped you, but it would only gain like 3-4 yards maybe.
Yeah, it's still 3rd and 13 is better than 3rd and 17.
You're right. But here's the thing right now. Seahawks are 1 and 7 on 3rd down conversions. So there's not going to be a whole lot of pressure. This is literally 4 men in the box, and everybody else is out there. They're going to throw quickly to Van Nett. Van Nett gets 5, but nowhere even close. So the first down, Seahawks got a punt.
Well, at least they flipped field position. I guess that's the good thing out of this. But
I would say it was just a disappointing drive after that.
After the big run by Penny, yeah, it's nothing. But I mean, I'm just trying to keep it somewhat positive.
I see what you mean. Dixon with, oh my God, another punt. If you guys, honestly, if you're taking
the punting drinking game continues.
You might want to stop for your own
sanity.
Your own sanity. Punt is away, so it's official. And did they get him inside the 1 yard line? They got it at the 1 yard line.
Nice job, Dixon.
Great punt coverage. Yep, that was well played.
Oh, well played too by
Thorpe.
Great job.
And Coleman with the run. That was good. Nice coverage. Nice defense there. So that means we're going to get another Cowboys punt. No, I don't know.
Well, we need it. What I want is a turnover for a TD here, actually. This would be nice.
Oh, that would be beauty. That would be a beauty. That would be a beauty. That would be good. You know, a little safety maybe? I don't know.
Why not? Let's have a
There's 2. Oh, isn't there a 1-point play in the CFL?
There is. If you miss a field goal and it doesn't, because the goal posts are at the front of the end zone, not the back of the end zone, you can kneel down and it would be a point.
Wait, what?
So the goalposts in the CFL are at the front of the end zone, not the back of the end zone.
Okay.
So if it misses, it can go. You have the opportunity to either return it, and that has happened for a touchdown or whatever, or just take a knee and completely have the single point. You can punt for a single point. If a punt ends up in the end zone, that goes as a single point.
Like the punting team gets a point if it lands in the end zone?
Yes.
What kind of shit is that? What is that?
It's CFL. It's called the Rouge.
That is wild. That's whack. That's so whack.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here, like, wait, if you're the recovering team, neither of these work for 1 point. Oh.
Well, and you don't really want that because you'd rather do what just happened here and pin them back. But,
Wow, that's so there hardly is a shutout in CFL. I have to imagine there's not a whole lot of shutouts.
It's very rare that there is a shutout. It used to be in the 90s and early 2000s. It used to be pretty shootouts. We would see some pretty high scoring games, but it's becoming a bit more of a lower scoring game now.
Okay.
So seeing a bit, you don't see like 42-40 or anything like that, but the defense is
also like a larger field too.
110 yards and you have 3 downs to get 10.
What? This is pretty wacky to me. Why is it a 55-yard middle like midfield? I don't understand. I mean, to be different?
The field is wider too, so it allows for bigger bigger plays. But the way that the game is designed, it allows for a guy like Doug Flutie to prosper. That's why some thought Tim Tebow would be okay. And that's why some think Johnny Manziel would do well in the CFL, because it allows for mobile quarterbacks because there's a lot more room. And there is a nice stop. Good fight.
It was close. He ran into his own lineman. I was like, oh, get out of the end zone. But he dove. Got one somehow. 2nd and 9 here. I probably have to watch more CFL. Just want to see how wacky it is.
Dontrell Inman, who got a touchdown today for Indianapolis, played with Toronto Argos last year.
Ooh, a throw to the sidelines, incomplete to Amari Cooper.
Warren Moon played in the CFL. Doug Flutie played in the CFL. Jeff Garcia played in the CFL.
Did not know Jeff Garcia played there.
Yes.
The
former LA Ram played in the CFL.
Who did? I didn't hear that.
Dieter Brock was a former LA Ram quarterback, played in the CFL as well.
Here's an interesting stat here. Dak's record as a starter with 0 turnovers. He's had 26 games. You want to take a guess what his record is?
25-1.
25-1. I think you saw the stat line, maybe.
Yes.
That's pretty crazy to me. 3rd and 9. Dak at his own end zone. Holy crap! He just throws it down on the ground, and it is going to be a punt.
This is great for the Seahawks because it does flip position. Oh, jeez!
You see what I mean? I'm like, what are you doing? God.
Google, you got to catch that. It's not volleyball, dude.
You catch that? Oh, my God. Chris Jones, okay. I was like, move up. He's out of he's out of bounds right now. His feet are so close to out of bounds. I'm kind of scared. It's like Dan Orlovsky. Do not run out of bounds, please.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in an NFL game.
And there's a flag. And that's on the offense. I mean, it's like 1 yard. Jarwin, what are you doing? Was that you? Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, false start. Wow.
Let's not make it any harder, please. I mean, you pretty much already have. I guess if you want a false start, that's where you want it.
Yeah.
And the punt is caught at the Dallas Cowboys 44-yard line. So,
okay.
Yeah, great field position for the
good
Seahawks.
Good. We need the opportunity here. This is a big opportunity for the Seattle Seahawks. This is what you want your defense to do here. They held them at the 1. They didn't get a first down. This is great.
This is great. It's not great, Kevin.
I like it.
I'm just furious. To be fair, though, I mean, once your defense or your punt coverage puts you at the 2, like, what are you expecting? What are you expecting?
Yeah, well,
I'm expecting the John Elway 99-yard touchdown that won in the AFC Championship game that 1 year. That's what I'm expecting. Right? Anybody remember that? Broncos, Browns?
Yeah, I do.
84? I want to say.
Yeah, it was 84, I believe.
Which I was -15 when that happened, but never. I was not alive for that. But I know. You know what? I mean, you remember it, but probably Bodo probably remembers that moment. I don't know.
Coach may remember that.
Coach. Yeah,
Live was 1987, actually.
Oh, 87. Oh, I found kind of sad. Okay, well, that was only -12 then. Well,
yes.
You know, when I go back and watch the NFL films footage, it looks way older. It does not look like it was shot in 1987.
The 80s all looked kind of the same.
It looked gray. I don't want to say grainy, but it just had like this dark gray tone to it. Which, to be fair, the field was not very good that day, but
no,
it still was a pretty dark film. But you know, I really like NFL films because they were able to preserve most of that stuff. Like if you go back and watch NBA or baseball, there's not a whole lot of good footage past like the 1980s. Like
that's one of the things that the NFL's done very well is kind of preserve their history and, you know, let us reflect on kind of what what the NFL was. I think that's allowed fans to continue to grow and love the game.
Absolutely. And like you can still get like even good footage of like for the first Super Bowl. Like I mean, that's just pretty good stuff. It's always been in I forgot the guy, the main guy that owns all the library stuff. Sagel, that's right. Why did I say
Ed and Steve, God, may they rest in peace.
Yes, they were able to preserve that stuff pretty well. So the Seahawks are at the 44-yard line of the Cowboys. Let's see what they do because again, we don't even know their kicker situation. So this is a run. I do not believe it was Carson. I believe it was Penny.
Yes, Penny is in the game.
That got 3.
Yeah, sure.
Do you haven't seen the run yet?
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
There you go. We're seeing a Cowboys super fan with Roger Goodell. So that was nice. Excuse me.
How does Goodell get tickets and like?
I just
hope your night is disappointing, dude. Congratulations, but
Chris Carson with a loss of 1 on that play. They were putting a lot of pressure. So again, this run pass thing. We'll see.
It seems like Penny is a bit more effective than Carson today, for sure.
He looks like he's got, Kev, you're gonna love this word, the burst. You had a lot of good burst on that first. The burst. So maybe he's got a little bit of that more going on there. All right. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Let's see if the Seahawks can get this one. Play clock is at 2. They need to get this off quickly. They do. A handoff, and it's a gain of 1. Not even close. What is the play calling on that? And we got a lot of pushing. We got some pushing. Stop it. Do not get a flag. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right, they stopped it.
I'm really kind of surprised they went with a run there.
Yeah, on 3rd and 7. Like, what? It's not like your punter's hurt. Like, you're not going to go for the 4th down. Come on now. That's strange. That's very strange play call.
They might be going for this.
What? It's 4th and 6. They are going for it. I mean,
I don't.
4th and 6. They're going for it. Pressure. Russell Wilson. He caught it. Oh my God. Doug Baldwin on the sidelines. Are you for real? We're having a conversation. Let's see if he got this in. Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's a catch. I think that's a catch. Wow. Are you kidding me?
Doug Baldwin.
What the hell was that? There was a lot of pressure on Russell Wilson, and he got it. And there's no review. It's going to be
he caught that. That's 100% catch.
Wow, to the 15-yard line. Kind of cheesed, personally. Awuzie. You got to put your arm a little bit short. Yeah, that's a catch. There's no doubt about that. Damn.
There's some Davis time now.
That was a great catch. Got to give that man. Sheesh. He made the catches in Week 16. We saw that against the Chiefs. That was one of those catches. So I don't even know if you're in field goal range. I don't even know. I don't know.
That's a great question right now.
That is the big question. As Mitch types in Dougie B in the chat. Another run. I haven't seen that all day, and it gets 2 or 3. So it's going to be 3rd down.
Again, you can be patient. This is the thing is I do think that the Seahawks receivers are a bit better than the Cowboys corners right now.
I wouldn't say all of them, but
like in terms of the Baldwin Lockett combination, I think
Awuzie has been kind of beat on some plays. You might want to go to him. Kev, if you're wondering, Dixon is kicking. He's kicking over on the sidelines.
Yes, I see this.
It looks kind of whack the way he's kicking it. 3rd and 5. And another rush, but it's for Russell Wilson who gets the 1st down.
Nice.
That call. I like that call personally. That was a good one. Right here, they're like, all right, you're gonna run with. I think it was Mike Davis on that play, but they're like, nah, let's get Russell Wilson. The first. Which I think that's his first rush today.
Yes, it is.
So, first and goal, Seattle at the 5.
There by Jerron Brown, who we've not heard much of yet.
That's true. First and goal at the 5.
Nice block, too.
They're going to rush again, and it's going to be a gain of 1. Chris Carson. Tyron Crawford on the tackle, as Randy Gregory's on the sidelines right now. I don't know. We're just moving a bunch of defensive line guys. I hear the classic Joe Buck in the commentary. I got it just enough here. This drive has had 8 plays, 7 rushes, and 1 pass. The one Baldwin pass, unfortunately.
Yes.
By the way, if you guys didn't know. All right, second and goal. They got 3
good drive. It's almost 5 minutes. This is what I like about this drive.
And Russell Wilson going to take the handoff, touchdown. Russell Wilson rush. He faked Mans. I think D-Law tripped up, and Russell Wilson gets the rush. Touchdown, Seahawks.
That drive, credit the offensive line wearing down the Cowboys defensive line. Nice job, Russell. Great job. Good thing.
Here's something that's interesting.
The biggest question is, what do you do here?
They're going 2-point. They're going 2-point conversion. They've already put up the graphic. They're going 2-point conversion, which would mean if they miss this, the Cowboys just need to take a field goal for the lead. Now again, I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see if they do it, or let's see if they get this. Great play call. Great play call. That was good. They're 1 for 1 this season. They've only gone for 1 2-point conversion all year. They've gotten 1. So here we go. Bennett moving to the left. He's going back in. And the snap is off. And he got it. 2-point conversion is converted. That was Mike Davis, who I have not heard all day.
No, he was big on this drive.
He was big in this drive. And now it is a 14-10 lead. Now the emotions are good. Now I'm getting a little nervous. You were put in a bad situation. The punt, it was perfect perfect field position for the Seahawks. You had them on the ropes, but that 4th down conversion was a beauty, especially.
That was such a great throw. Great throw.
Dougie B with the great catch. Everything about that was really solid. And then getting Russell Wilson as the rusher. I mean, they haven't expected that all day, and they finally got it there. So
that's what I like about Schottenheimer is he brings in different things as the game goes on. He brings in something a little bit different. So
Pete Carroll, he's happy. He's not worried. He's pumped. So with 1:59 to go in the 3rd quarter, the Seahawks have taken back the lead.
Actually, they have not led in this game.
They take the lead. They have not had the lead all day. Yeah, that's right. Well, they had a lead. They had a
no.
Yeah, when we would.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was 6-3. You're correct. Sorry.
And the ball is now at the 33-yard line. Rod Smith with that. Bodo wants you to say that Baldwin is better than Julio Jones. And we did have a drop. We did have a drop kick. Just now. I just missed Dixon drop kicking.
Yeah, he did a drop kick.
Barely drop kicked it. Like he went.
What I will say is Baldwin's playing more games than Julio.
Oh. There you go. That's how you get them. All right, Cowboys back on the offense. Let's go, boys. Pick up the tempo. We gotta go. Classes in session.
We need some good defense here. We need a big stop.
Dak with a bullet to Michael Gallup. Good for, I'm going to say 8 on that play.
10 yards this quarter for Dallas.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad. Well, we've only had 2 possessions. One of them was that we had close, but then you guys stopped us on 3rd and 1, and then the terrible 2-yard shit. So,
yeah.
2nd and 3. And Zeke's going to rush it. I think he's 1 yard short, which makes me nervous because I don't like that. Just get the fucking first down. 3rd and 1 coming up. No, Ultra. He's not saying that he's played more games as a season. He's saying he's playing more games right now, and that is the punchline. I think you missed that.
Yes, of course. Yeah, Baldwin did not play. Yes, Julio played more games this year, but Baldwin's playing longer.
He is playing in January, and Mr.
Julio's on the beach.
3rd and 1. Seahawks already stopped the 3rd and 1 rush. Let's see if they do it again. They're not going for a rush. They're going to go for a pass. A pitch, and it's caught. First down, Noah Brown. Nice play. I like that. It always scares me when you do that. Brown, stop it. Brown, put your arm down. Do not taunt him, please. Don't get a penalty here. But he got the first down.
Oh, he took a hit at the end of that, too.
He did. It was from Tedrick Thompson.
Tedrick, that's not a name, Thompson.
It's not a name.
Stop taunting Noel Brown. You're
10 seconds left. Let's see if we get a play before the end of the quarter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are not going to get a play before the end of the 3rd quarter. All right. 1 more quarter to go. 15 more minutes left.
15 minutes. At least. This could go to overtime.
It could. It could very well go to overtime. The score at the end of 3 quarters, Seahawks 14, Cowboys 10. As now, my computer needs to be charged.
Okay, and I will just be right back.
All righty. So, I'm a little scared, guys. I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. There we go. Plugged it in. Excuse me. I'm intrigued. I'm a little scared. I'm intrigued. 2 different things here. I'm scared. Always in these situations, these high pressure situations. I want to hear that dunk because I heard Zion had this big ass dunk in the game. Stay tuned, guys. We got 1 more quarter, 15 minutes for sure. I know Mr. Kev, he's excited too. He wants to see this one. I'm not a Duke fan. I just like seeing Zion make big plays. I like that the culture of the basketball. I like seeing all this stuff. Wait, why would you want the Texans to play the Patriots? Now the Patriots got to play either the Chargers or the Ravens, which I don't think are very good matchups for either of them. So, just saying. I don't think he would want them. In basketball, I don't really like a college basketball team. I don't really have a college basketball team. In basketball, I like my Mavericks. And then football is my Cowboys. I watch a whole lot of hockey. I'm the home guy. I'm a home guy. But I do have other teams that are okay. There is Mr. Kev. Right.
I am back.
Right on schedule. Right on schedule. Right on time. Whatever it is. It's 1st and 10. Don't remember when that was happening. Whatever. Oh, yeah. I think I just missed it. Whatever it is. All right. And a pitch to Zeke. And he gets 1. So could have been worse, but he gets 1. Second and 8. So I guess they gave him 2. Cowboys, we need to go. You know what I'm saying? We need to get these good play calls. They're right at the 50-yard line, so we need to get this offense pushing. Defense has been good, but we need to get some points on the board. Back, he's got time, throws over the middle, complete. Nice gain, Amari Cooper. Amari running to the 16-yard line, a gain of 34. That was the play I like right there. I mean, wow, Shaq Griffin, that was awful.
Oh, he got fooled there. absolutely fooled.
Absolutely fooled. Wow. Shaq Griffin just got destroyed. So 1st and 10 at the 16. I like that play. Let's keep it going. Amari Cooper has 6 catches for 79 yards. Zeke with the rush. 1st down. Big hole and a nice gain to the 8-yard line. McDougal with a nice tackle that saved a touchdown. That did save a touchdown. So a gain of 6, I should say.
Good tackle by McDougal.
Zeke, 105 rushing yards, 32 receiving yards. 2nd and 4, just inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be a little bit more action-based in the 4th quarter because you guys know what that is. It's the last 15 minutes guaranteed worth of football. 2nd and 4. A run from Dak. Running, and he stretches. Is he short by a yard? No, it's a touchdown. Dak Prescott with the rushing touchdown.
Called run, too.
Woo!
Yeah, he's in.
They're going to look. They're going to stretch.
They're going to have a look.
No! That's close. That's close.
If it
That's close, man.
He's not in. His knee is down. That is not in.
His knee is down. Oh, just by an inch. Just by an inch.
That's another great time. Yeah, he's down.
He's down, but man. I like what Mitch says. Why don't they do these more cam runs more often? Well, I mean, like, can we just watch the play? Like, it just happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? But scoring review, it's probably gonna be overturned. Like, I'm like 90% sure, but it is like an inch short, a couple inches short. By the way, Dak has 6. You know what's weird, Kev? In 2016, Dak had 6 rushing touchdowns. In 2017, Dak had 6 rushing touchdowns. In 2018, guess how many touchdowns he had rushing?
6. That's weird.
7. 6, yes. So, yeah, he had 6 all 3 years. It's weird. Not including the postseason. I think he might have had 1 or 2 in the other games, but. Well, I guess he's only had 1 opportunity to get it, not including tonight. So I don't know if he had 1 in that Packers game. I think he did, actually.
Which? The playoff game.
I was trying to say the Packers first and then the playoffs, and I just mixed it up. The Packers playoff game that we had in 2016, which I guess was 2017. But I think we're short, but it's a first down anyways. So
yeah, sure, but he wasn't in. That's the thing. I don't think he's in, but. And I think this game is going to pick up here in the 4th quarter. So if you just joined, welcome to the Bottom Line Views live stream of the Seattle Seahawks versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Wild card round. That's Dylan. I'm Kev, and obviously Dylan is cheering for the Cowboys. I'm cheering for the Seahawks, and this is going to get a little bit more intense now.
Yeah, it really is. I'm gonna be like, yeah. You know, all the emotions. I mean, I was just cheering myself just for that touchdown. That might not be a touchdown. That pretty much isn't a touchdown, but we'll see. They're taking their sweet time. Like they've run through plenty of commercials here.
Yeah.
Call is reversed officially.
Yes. Good.
They are at.
It would be absolutely great to just hold it. Like it's the chances are slim, but if we could hold them off here to a field goal attempt, that would be great. But I think Dallas is in 4-down territory here. I think that if you're Dallas, you want to get the touchdown here.
Bro, QB sneak. It's 3 inches.
Yeah.
Come on now. First, no, they're going to go to Zeke, and Zeke falls for a loss. Come on.
Yes, excellent.
Like for a loss of 1. Like, are you fucking for real?
No, this is great. This is great.
This is terrible.
Oh, this is beautiful.
He tripped on his own
leg. It was blown the right side of the line, just blew it, too.
No, he didn't trip on his own leg. I shouldn't say that, but he just fucking tripped.
Jefferson was like...
come on! You're in short fucking range.
This is great.
All right, 2nd and goal. They are all in a bunch formation. There's nobody to the outside.
Good.
Handoff, Zeke, touchdown. Cowboys officially. There it is. Zeke, he's like, I'm not tripping again, man. Just give me a touchdown. He got it. The Cowboys are back on top.
Now, if you're the Cowboys, I'm going to just – no, I think actually, no, you go for one.
No, you got to go for one. I understand your quorum, but I go for one.
No, here's the thing. If the Seahawks do not have a field goal kicker. For those who missed it, Sebastian Janikowski, 58-yard field goal attempt at the end of the first half, blew his hamstring. Michael Dixon is going to be the guy doing the kicks. But you probably just want to go for one here and force the Seahawks in that field goal position. But,
Yeah, exactly. Because if they can't apparently if they can't kick a field goal, I mean, why would we need to bother going for two? And if they somehow make it, it's like, okay, I'll take it, or push comes to shove. 12:28 left. Let's see if Maher can make the extra point. He does. I know I shouldn't be saying that all the time, but I just get scared with Maher. He's not a very trustworthy guy here. So 12:28 left. Amari Cooper's 36-yard play was, or 34-yard reception, was the big play to get them in that territory.
The Cowboys have gotten 2 big plays: the 44-yard run on Zeke's the touchdown earlier, and then here the Cooper one, where he was wide open and then fooled Griffin. But
Chandler, the score is 17-14 Cowboys with 12.5 minutes left. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Big plays have helped the Cowboys and the Seahawks because we got 2 for the Cowboys and that Baldwin catch. So, and the big plays down the field for both Dixon and Tyler Lockett and all that stuff. So, I'm very happy about that drive. That was good field position. We need to get some energy because the Seahawks just scored. So I'm very happy about that touchdown. Let's see what the Seahawks, if they can respond here.
Yes.
Kickoff is away, and personally, I'm hoping for a Maher touchback because I don't want Tyler Lockett near the football.
I want Tyler Lockett near the football, please.
It's going to be a touchback.
Tyler Lockett.
No, it is a touchback. Who are they going to show bowling? What are we getting bowling highlights for? Who's in that?
What's it?
There's something with bowling, and they didn't even show anybody. I think it's some kind of like charity thing, but they didn't show any players there, so I have no idea. All right.
First, it's something on FS1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I like bowling as much as the next guy. I like going. I like playing, and I just don't ever watch it. 1st and 10 at the 25. Let's see what the Seahawks can do on this drive. This is it's Hall of Fame players. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Boda. 1st down, a run. I could not have expected that, and apparently the Cowboys did because it's -2.
It's okay.
Apparently they say 2nd and 1, which they better fix the graphic because it is not 2nd and 1. It was a loss, people. They just refuse to change it. There you go. Now it's off. Now it's even not even on the screen. Now it's just a clock.
Well, I like 2nd and 1.
Dude, there we go. 2nd and 11. Fine. It took them 3 years, but they got it. And fake. Now Russell Wilson. He throws to the outside. It is complete to, I believe, Dixon. No, I am very dumb because it's Doug Baldwin. I did not know Doug Baldwin traded bodies with that Dixon for a minute.
Yeah, what were you doing there? Nice run by Wilson. Throw to Baldwin. Nice. 3rd manageable.
3rd and 6. And the Cowboys, they're lit. They're jumping. They're wanting to get a stop here. That would be big. Would be huge. Come on, boys. 3rd and 6. There was a gain of 5 on that play, so here we go. Pressure is there. Russell Wilson throwing deep. Incomplete. Is there a flag? No flags on Chidobe Awuzie on Tyler Lockett. They were screaming for a flag on pass interference, which honestly,
that should have been pass interference.
Nah, man.
That should have been pass interference. Come on.
No, they were both.
Come on.
No. Listen. They were both handsy.
Put on some better glasses here.
No, I got my bro. I've got my glasses too.
Interference, all the way. He doesn't even turn his head back. Sorry, no, but that's okay. Whatever.
It was not a pass interference. All right. Anyways, the punt is away. Oh, wow. Great punt to the 10, but Tavon Austin's going to return this. He's got field. Tavon Austin running. He beats Dixon. Tavon Austin to the 37-yard line of the Seahawks. What a return by Tavon Austin. And that one is fully legal.
Yeah, blew a tire.
Wow. Great play by Tavon Austin. Woo! Good stuff. I mean, that was a great punt. It was set up for there.
That was an outstanding punt. Too bad.
But I got to say, Mike, maybe Dixon actually kind of helped them. Like, I know he completely whiffed, but maybe he just slowed the momentum for a second.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I'm going to say.
Nico Thorpe blew a tire there. That helped.
That did help. So that was a great play. Fantastic stuff. Now the
turnover here, though, right now.
All right, they're set up at the Seahawks 38-yard line. This is the best field position you're going to get. So make it count. Dak throwing over the middle of the field. He's wide open. Catch by Amari Cooper at the 11-yard line. Dak threw that a little bit low, but it was still a catch. Gain of 27 on the play. Wow, and that was Coleman, I believe, that got burnt. He did. Wow, what a catch by Amari.
He did get it. Was a little low, but he did catch it.
What a catch. I mean, that was Kojo, I think he is. No, it's not Kojo. It's Kojo? Yeah, I think it's Kojo, I think. You're out of your mind. I feel like you're trying to go with a position of Louis Riddick, who said that black coaches are being fired because they're black and all this stuff, even though they have terrible records.
Okay, we need a turnover, not a touchdown here.
What are they looking at, or what?
I don't know if he caught that.
I think Seattle's challenging that.
Yeah, he didn't. I was wondering about that.
I think. Come on. Now. Come on now. That's a catch.
I'm sorry to chew on air.
Oh, don't tell me Trey Burton. Trey Burton's questionable now? Oh, my God. He's my tight end. Don't tell me that. I don't think this is a good challenge, man. I think that's a catch.
The ball is moving.
But he retains possession. Like, there's no way that he lost all that possession.
It's tough to overturn.
That's the thing. Like, I think it's going to be a call stands. You know, I don't think there's any way they're going to take this out. Well, we're going to be waiting the call.
The call is coming?
Oh, no. It's not commercial. I'm just saying we're waiting for the call.
Yeah. It's at best it's inconclusive. I think that they're going to hold it up.
I think it's going to be held. We're just seeing Drew Brees commercials. Okay, yeah, let's he doesn't play till next week, guys, so. Gotta hit the gun like you hit the mango. Oh, my hands. Ugh. Now they're promoting me with food?
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Not a good time. Not you, but I mean like the commercials. They can't be doing that right now. My focus is going to be 100% on this game. 10 chicken nuggets at Burger King for $1, guys. You know how great of a deal that is? You can get What's that, Kev? A good deal. You can get 1,000 nuggets for $100. 1,000.
If you wanted to, yeah.
If you really wanted to. Call is confirmed. So not only was it stands, it's confirmed.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough one to overturn that. So
not a challenge I like personally. You lost a timeout too. That's not good. 1st and 10 at the 11.
It allows. It's not a.
Zeke gets to the 7, but there's a flag. False start on the offense. Yeah, that's great. This is great. Thanks.
If we hold the Cowboys to a field goal, it's 20-14. A touchdown makes it a little bit tough against this defense being down 10. But Russell has done it before, so
I don't know who got the false start there. They didn't want to show me on the screen exactly.
It was a tight end.
It was a tight. Okay, so it probably was Jarwin, most likely. Could have been Schultz. I don't know if he's out there. 1st and 15. Again, they can get a first down without getting a touchdown, but like barely. It's a 1-yard difference between this and the end zone. So a fake to Zeke. Throws, and it is. Oh my God! It's intercepted. Are you kidding me?
What? Yes!
What kind of interception is that? It bumped off the hands, and then it was what? What was that? Are you for real? Who was that? Noah.
Yes! What an interception! What an interception! Yes!
AJ Wright, what a freaking pick. Oh my God. Come on. Like, for real? That is some lucky bullshit, man. Oh my God.
Great catch.
Jesus. That's effort. You got to put in the effort. God damn it. Making KJ Wright over here. Making picks. Cooper's pissed. He's like, what the fuck is that? And I'm asking the same question. Damn, that's the first turnover of the game, guys. First turnover.
They needed that. The Seahawks needed that turnover.
And play action here for Russell Wilson. He's just going to pitch it to Vanette. Vanette gets 6. And a flag comes out, though.
You want to take the air out of this stadium?
Holding on the offense.
Ugh.
I think it was Britt on the hold there. Nope. Yeah. Oh my God. He like freaking necked him. But oh come on. His arm was in there before the ball came there. I think that was a little pass interference. So I'm just gonna put that out there. On that interception there. I'm just gonna say that. Robot, it was a catch. Stop talking. First and 20 at the 10-yard line. Russell's going to throw. Throws quickly to Dougie B, who gets 5.
Nice.
He was swim moving. He was like, what? Oh, but we got another flag, Kev. Let's see what it's on.
That looks like
after the play, unnecessary roughness on the offense.
Oh, come on.
And that was on Fluker. Wow. They are just backing themselves up into a corner here. What did he do? Oh, good Lord. He elbowed Jalen Smith in the back. Way after the play. Wow.
Let's see. I'll have to see the replay. I'm a little bit behind on this.
You'll see. You'll see. Oh, man, that was bad.
Oh.
2nd and 22. I don't know how
Pete doesn't like that.
I don't know how the yardage becomes 22. I don't know. They're going to throw behind the line of scrimmage. That makes a lot of sense on 2nd and 22. He gains 3. And he's hurt. Is that Lockett? Lockett's hurt. Nope. He's getting up. He was a little gimpy for a second there. 3rd and 20, Mr. Kevel.
Well, it's a big third down. Like, this is this is a huge blown opportunity for the Seahawks after that interception.
I will take any throws underneath. I don't care. By the way,
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett's being taken off the field right now. He has to come up for at least one play, I think. So that's huge. So just take away Doug Baldwin. I will take Nick Van Nett for 15, for God's sakes. I'll take that. But I will not take a first down. If they get a first down, I'm going to be extra cheesed.
We need a first down.
8:25, 3rd and 20. Seahawks just got a huge pick in the end zone, but they've lost 10 yards since getting that. 3rd and 20. Here we go. The ball is snapped. There's a little bit of pressure. They're going to go with a pitch, like a quick throw. Mike Davis, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and even a little bit more, but it's going to be about 8 yards short of the first down.
Don't know what they're doing offensively here. Really don't understand that play call. Like, I'm so confused by that play call. Like, it's 3rd and 20. Why are you tossing it to?
I guess he went to the school of Jason Garrett.
What?
I don't know. Or I should say Linehan, but. All right, 7.5 minutes left. The punt is away, so it's official. That's another great punt. Now to the 30. Cole Beasley's going to return this one. Cole Beasley jumps and gets to the 37, 38-yard line. Oh, I'm getting nervous, man. I'm getting nervous. But if the Cowboys, finish the drive like they should have last time, we'll be in a better position.
We need a turnover here for the Seahawks. But that was just terrible offense by the Seahawks. That was just awful play calling.
Well, and they didn't really set themselves to help either. They had 2 bad penalties that set them back.
Well, for sure, but still,
Kev, it was going to work in somebody's head. It had to work for them to call it. I mean, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not defending the call whatsoever. It was not a good call. But.
You got to push the ball down the field here. Like, I don't understand what they were doing. I'm so confused by that. Like, it was terrible.
Maybe they wanted to go to Lockett. They were planning to go to Lockett, but he was out for the play, so he couldn't do anything. I mean, you still got Doug, but I don't know. The second play, the second down call, they threw behind the line of scrimmage.
That's confusing to me.
That was confusing to me. I'm like, dude, it's 2nd and 22, and you're at the 8. He caught it at like the 4. What do you want him to do?
Yeah.
It's wild. Just wild stuff there. Oh, I gotta stretch my leg out.
And then the Mike Davis play, I'm so confused. I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand.
A freaking fluker, bro. Like, what are you doing, broski? Come on, man. You can't have that kind of call right there. I mean, I guess I only lost like 2. But.
Especially off an interception. That's an opportunity. It's a scoring opportunity.
And it wasn't like they were stopped at, like, they intercepted it at the 1. They intercepted it at the 20, or you got a touchback, so it was at the 20.
Yeah.
It did not set them up for very good success there. Waiting for them to come back on. They'll eventually come back on. This is the time where there's action, but there's also a lot more commercials, so it can be more dramatic, and they can take their time, and all this stuff. Personally, if I'm the Cowboys, I want a long drive. I mean, the longest of drives.
Of course, yeah, I would agree. I'm a Cowboys, yes. I want and as a Seahawks, I need a 3 and out right now or a turnover.
I want a 5-minute drive. I honestly want a 5-minute drive. Just like Bodo's saying, I want a 5-minute drive. 7:20 to go. There was time for both teams to finish this game. We'll see how it goes. Zeke has that 1 touchdown at 138 total yards. He's probably going to get the ball quite a bit of times in this drive if the drive continues to go. We'll see how it goes. 1st and 10. Hand off to Zeke. Zeke, spin move, gets 2. And I believe, who was that on the tackle? Was that Mr. KJ Wright? KJ Wright on the tackle there.
KJ Wright has come to play today. Absolutely.
He wants to win. He wants to win for his defense. 2nd and 8. The Cowboys have an empty set again. Zeke's lined up as a receiver on the right side, on Dak's right side. Looking, pressure, almost gets set. Dak throws it away. Good, smart decision. Wow, that's one of the things he does not do very often, especially this year. He got it away when there was pressure. Good stuff. Gotta like that. That wasn't a lucky play, Bodo. That's him getting away and actually throwing it away, which he has not done very many times this year. Got to give credit to him on that one.
He was fortunate to get away from the sack, though.
You got to escape somehow, bro. You got to escape somehow.
This is a huge 3rd down.
Neither team has been good on 3rd down at all. It combined 5 and 22 between these two teams. But,
this is a big one, though.
This is huge. This is absolutely huge. 6:39 left. Let's see if the Cowboys can get a 1st down here. 3rd and 8. Dak's looking. He has time. Incomplete. KJ Wright diving for the ball, but there's a flag. Uh-oh, there's a flag. What's going to be the call here? This could be a huge call.
That's not interference. That sure the heck is not pass interference.
On the defense, pass interference.
That is not. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Oh, come on. He's holding it. Yes, it is, Kev. You're going to see this.
Oh, come on.
Kev, it's a pass interference. There's no doubt.
Who's away did that before? Nothing.
He wasn't holding him by the waist. It was arm touching. That was a pass interference call. There's no doubt about that. 45-yard line for Zeke. Zeke gets a nice rush of 5 on 1st down. Man,
that's
come on. That was a pass interference.
That's techie tack.
Waist, dog. Like, come on. Come on.
Good run by Zeke on the next play.
That was a nice run. Cooper's out for this play. 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line. 6 minutes left. I think the Cowboys are going to just try to be a little conservative, make that long drive that we were talking about.
The Seahawks need to make a stop.
The Cowboys with another run, and they get 2. Can we not have 3rd downs, please? Like, please?
Well, 3rd and 3, they've been better at.
Oh, it's 3rd and 4. I guess they only got a yard on that. They've been better. It doesn't make me feel a whole lot better until we get the 1st. That's the key. 5:30 left on the clock. Let's get a 1st, guys. We need a 1st, please. At the Seahawks 49-yard line.
At the very least, if the Cowboys don't get it, you probably want a really good punt. But so I would love to see a turnover here.
Sidelines, and there's a flag once again. Wow, I think he tripped. I don't know what happened there. Cole Beasley fell down, something. There was a lot of pushing between him and Coleman. Oh, I mean, Coleman just basically pushed him down. There's the pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, that's okay. This one is.
Yes.
The other one I still think was ticky-tack.
They both were. That was PI for sure. There's no doubt about that one. No, let's agree. That was a PI for sure. 1st and 10 Cowboys after a pass interference call again.
They're shooting themselves in the foot with penalties.
Yeah, and it's taking time off the clock too if the Cowboys score, you know what I'm saying? Dak with a nice gain of 5. $4:55 left in the game. Again, I'm still like I'm getting really stressed. I know we have the ball with 5 minutes left.
We need a stop.
There's nothing.
We just need a stop.
There's nothing guaranteed. There is nothing that is guaranteed in this. Dak took a hard hit, and he had to hold on to that ball. Good ball handling right there. 2nd and 5, 90 total yards for the Cowboys in the 4th quarter, 24 for the Seattle Seahawks. A rush for Zeke. 2nd and 4. Gets 5. Gets to the 30-yard line. That is a first down. Nice run by Zeke. I'm stressed, man. I'm stressed. I know you're not showing the emotions. You're eating. That's what you're doing.
Just.
25 carries, 120 yards, and 1 touchdown for Mr. Zeke Elliott. Yeah, Ghost, it's not really a new setup. It's just in the living room, but it's a big couch. So, I can actually move around a little bit. 30-yard line.
There has to be a stop. There has to be a turnover at this point.
Zeke, run to the outside. He gets the edge. He pushes Shaq Griffin down. First down and more. First down to the 13-yard line. He pushed Shaq Griffin down like it was nobody's business. Wow. He said, you know what, Shaq? I know you're trying to play hands with me, but you're going down. Great run.
You kind of feel, though, I feel like the Cowboys have taken over this game.
They've had a lot of the they had the time of possession, which I think was the biggest key. I think that was the goal.
This is the worst fourth quarter the Seahawks have played all year.
Yeah, it has not been a good fourth quarter. 1st and 10 at the 17, gets maybe 1. Not a whole lot there. I will bring up a stat if the Cowboys score a touchdown. I'm not going to say it yet, but. Oh, they're showing the 2 pass interference calls. Still nervous, and Seattle has elected to call their first timeout. Second. They lost it on that challenge. So they do get the 2-minute warning. I guess that can be their unofficial timeout.
If they hold enough field goal, it's Russell. Anything can happen.
Yes, that is true. And I think if you're the Cowboys, you absolutely don't want that to happen. Okay, are you drinking Crush?
Yes, I am.
What flavor?
It is. That's the French cream soda.
That's the French cream.
Well, everything has to have a French and English side in Canada.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. All right, 2nd and 9. Cowboys back on the field again.
I feel a little bit of the gum chewing nervousness in Pete Carroll, but
I'm still nervous. This isn't guaranteed either. I mean, I don't know what's going on. 2nd and 9. Zeke, run. He's got a little bit of a hole, gain of 8, but there's a flag, that freaking yellow piece of laundry. I don't know who it's on. I think it's on us.
That's on the Cowboys, I think.
I think it's going to be on the Cowboys. And Dak is like, huh? What do you mean? It is on the offense. It's an illegal shift.
Good.
What is Noah Brown doing? What did Noah Brown do? I don't think he got set for a whole second. God damn it. It's not the play that I want right there. Come on, Noah. 2nd and 14. And personally, I think you opened the ball up to throw on this play.
Which could lead to an interception.
The one interception was just like, that was a great play by KJ Wright. It wasn't really a bad throw from Dak. You know what I'm saying? 2nd and 14. They are going to throw it. Dak, he's got time. Dak doesn't have a whole lot more time. Throws to the sideline. Holy God, he throws incomplete. He just tried to get to Gallup. Oh, God. Noah Brown, come on, man. You can't make that freaking penalty.
There was a hold there, clearly missed, but that whatever. It's 3rd and 14. Big 3rd down.
I'm scared. 2:33. Nothing is guaranteed yet. Nothing is finished. Cowboys need to get first. Come on, man. You got 3 seconds.
The Seattle Seahawks need to stop. Don't be listening just to Dylan. We need to stop.
Got a rush in the middle. Dak's got some space. First down. Oh, he flips. Did he get the end zone? He got a first down for sure. Touchdown. Is it confirmed? I don't know if it's confirmed yet. No, it's 1st and goal at the 1. He flipped on his head. It's definitely a first down. There's no question about that. They might actually want this to be on. Yeah, he's down. It's not a touchdown. This might be a good thing actually for the Cowboys. What a run by Dak Prescott. He landed.
What terrible defense on third down for the Seahawks in the fourth quarter. This was the worst fourth quarter the Seahawks played all year.
That hurt my head personally. He landed on his head. Jesus Christ. That's scary. But, yeah, that was a complete meltdown on the defense. Dak saw it the second it happened. He's like, I'm running this thing. Holy shit. Can we not do that? Wait, the good thing is, for the Cowboys, that's a good thing. You can waste the clock down even more, honestly. Dak is fired up. The Seahawks used their final timeout. So, there you go.
Just terrible play calling offensively, poor penalties, and just bad third down defense overall.
First and goal. They're bunched up. There is no receiver on the field. And a whole lot of commotion. I don't know what we're doing here. Okay. They're setting the ball in the place. And it's official. We're going to get the play. First and goal. Dak, quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's official. 2:08. Got the score. Let's go. That's a play right there. Jerry's smiling in the box. Woo! That's the touchdown we need. I honestly, can Dak not be stat scary next time? Like, I love your running, but, like, don't scare me like that. That absolutely scared me. Whew. Here we go.
Just terrible defense, terrible offense.
Whew. All right, extra point coming on the way. Russell Wilson has had his moments in the spotlight. We do not.
Oh, for sure, it's not over, but it's very frustrating. And quite frankly, I'm going to just say Dak outplayed Russell in the fourth quarter.
I think
as of this point, Dak outplayed Russell, even though he got the interception. I don't understand on that last drive what the Seahawks were doing. Yeah. Like, I don't.
True. Personally, let's say this last 2 minutes is done. I want the Bears to win tomorrow. Personally,
you want to see the Saints?
Yeah. I mean, we beat them once before. I know it's very difficult to beat that team twice, but I think we had a game plan to beat them one time. I think we have a better opportunity. I mean, you can beat the Rams, but by the way, Kev, since we scored, I'm going to give you the stat. If the game finishes off with a win, the Cowboys will be 10-0 this season while scoring 20 or more points.
That's right.
The one win they had this year that was under 20 points was against the Saints. So, take that for what you will. All right. Actually, I don't know who I want. Okay, personally, I just want I want to play the Saints because it'll be on a Sunday and I don't have to take off another Saturday. But we'll see how it goes. 2:08 left. Russell Wilson's on the field. There are no timeouts.
It's not that the Seahawks didn't play with emotion. They just didn't play with discipline, and they got out coached too. Like, it's just.
I mean, the thing was like, okay, you had the big drive for me was the one right after the interception.
That was the turning point of the game, really. Going 2 penalties, 3 and out. They had 5 penalties or 4 penalties in that quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're going to get one play before the 2-minute warning, and it's going to be a gain of 9. And now we have hit 2 minutes to go. That was a Mike Davis play, I think. And Tavon Austin is drinking with the fans. He got a cup there, and he was drinking with them. 2 minutes to go. Whew. There we go. And Mitch has finally put his comment. He said, "How about them?" And we'll get with the Cowboys call in a minute.
It's just again, I just the 2 pass interference penalties, one on KJ Wright, one on Justin Coleman. The challenge, it's the offensive series after the interception. Just all of those 8 plays just shot the Seahawks on the foot. Starting off terribly, really, quite frankly, offensively until the second quarter. Didn't help it either. And this was not Russell. This is not Russell Wilson's shining moment. Like I don't think you come away with this thinking very highly about Russell Wilson's performance here. This wasn't great. Again, it's 3rd and 20 something, and you're tossing it off to Mike Davis. Like, why?
Not smart.
No. It's just
not smart. I don't know. It was frustrating play calling in the second half, I think, more than anything. I'm like, that throw, why are you throwing it behind on 2nd and 22? Bad flags. What was I going to say? Just overall, just the execution at the very end was a little rough.
And the Cowboys did execute, and we said this would come down to the fourth quarter, and
it did, totally did. Yeah, I mean, it came down to who was going to be the more. I mean, what the Seahawks had the lead coming in the fourth?
No, the Cowboys did. Because remember, Sebastian blew his wheel there.
I mean, coming into the fourth.
But Zeke outplayed Carson.
Yeah.
Zeke and
there was no
Lockett and Baldwin, and those things those are the difference.
Yeah, there was no real run game for the Seahawks tonight.
No, there really wasn't.
Like they tried, they gave the rushes as many as possible, but there just wasn't a whole lot to get there. J.D. McKissick is in the game as the running back. I don't think they are really going to try to score the last 2 minutes, but.
No, I think they're going to air it out here and at least see what happens.
Yeah, they'll try. They'll see if they got anything here. Let's take a look here. All right, 2nd and 1. There's not a whole lot of pressure. Wilson throws deep. He's wide open. Oh, my gosh. Tyler Lockett to the 12-yard line.
That's just what we do. You couldn't do that earlier?
What do you mean? God, don't do that. Like, he's wide the hell open. I mean, thank you for the DraftKings points, but, like, don't scare me. Russell Wilson throws in the end zone. Incomplete. That actually helped me get 8 points closer to Mitch. So, thank you. Like, I mean, I'll take it, but no more, please. Tyler Lockett, 4 catches, 120 yards, by the way.
That's good. Good game for Lockett. Well, that's garbage time, but.
Well, one of them was. Yeah, that way. Well, yes. I will still hold my breath. I can't confirm anything until this game's over. 2nd and 10. Russell looking, more pressure this time. He throws, and it's batted down. Van Der Esch had a hand on
it. Batted down. Sean Lee making a play there. Or no, Van Der Esch, sorry.
Yeah. They're all white guys, you know. They're interchangeable.
And all wear number 50.
Yes. 3rd and 10. Russell throwing short. And it's going to be 4th down. McKissick got a catch for like 5. Ow. I just burped and like I got a burning throat. This fucking hurts. 4th and 4. Now, if you had a field goal kicker, you kick the field goal here. Make it a one-possession game, but do they have that? That's the question. They're out there going.
No, I think you go for the touchdown now.
Well, we'll make it a one-possession game, no matter what, if you kick the field goal. If you had a kickoff. And the pass is caught, touchdown. Can they not scare me like this?
It's just fine. No, be scared. It's okay.
No.
You should be scared. It's the onside kick is the interesting problem.
That is the part. J.D. McKissick got a touchdown. Yeah, you got the touchdown. I just come on, finish the game.
This is the way the Seahawks have done this all year. But
they got to go for it. Wow, now they're going for a 2-point attempt because they don't have a kicker.
Well,
well, hold on. Now Dixon's kicking over there. Well, give the man a chance. he just drop kicked it into the freaking thing. It was like a yard, not even a yard away. That was so pathetic. It was like a kid.
Well, actually, this is interesting.
It'll be interesting if they make it. Let's be perfect.
Well, you still have to get the onside kick anyway.
Yes, but let's see how this goes. Rush is good. It's 24-22. Stop! Just finish the game.
Okay, so the onside kick. Seahawk fans, all Seahawk fans, let's gather around in prayer.
Just get the ball.
Gather around in prayer right now.
Get the hands team
in there. Don't worry about what Dylan is doing and just gather around in prayer.
I'm scared. Okay, finish the game. Get it done. No more bullshit. All right, we got.
Let's continue to do bullshit here.
We do not have enough time for this.
Let's.
Is Ed Dixon going to drop kick an onside? Is he about to drop kick an onside field goal? Or
I think we're about to see a historical moment here.
I hope not.
I think we are about to see a historical moment here.
If that happens, I'm going to be pissed. I will. There's not even a word to describe pissed more than that right there. Can we go? Get the hands team out there and get it done. Finish this game. All right. By the way, if Vaboto's correct, Vegas is very happy that this just happened. All right. I don't like this. Come on, just get.
This is great.
Just get the ons. Oh, holy shit! He kicked it deep, and it doesn't even matter. He was going for a squib because there was nobody on the field, but he kicked it right to fucking Beasley, like as easy as it goes. That was one of the worst onside kicks I have ever seen in my life. He did drop kick it, which is probably why it didn't work. What in the actual fuck was that kick?
I don't understand that.
It had to be because of the drop. Pete Carroll's like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, that was one of the worst. Well, that had more drama than it needed to. But, yeah, now the game is officially over with a couple of kneel downs. And finally, I can breathe for at least 7 more days, maybe 8 if the Bears win. And by the way, I won't be streaming next week's game. I'm going to be watching it with my dad because he's a Cowboys fan, and that's family's what it's all about.
Well, good game, Dylan. Congratulations. Good luck going on. Too little, too late again for the Seahawks. Just a terrible fourth quarter with some weird play calling, bad penalties, open receiver Cooper, not taking advantage of a Cowboys mistake.
Kev, I got to say, good game, buddy. I appreciate it. It was a fun matchup. It was very close. It was hard moments, heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Good stuff, though. I appreciated the matchup. It was a good moment. A lot of good football. I think the defenses came to play at certain moments. They both did a very good job at certain points in the game. They both let up big plays, which kind of let the offenses score some good touchdowns. And I think what just did it was that the Seahawks kind of beat themselves up there. It's at certain points in the game. Like, We talked about that big drive right after the interception. The third down run for Dak, which basically got them a touchdown. Hold on one second. Can you talk? I got my dad's calling me.
Oh, yeah. It's basically give the Cowboys credit. They took advantage of opportunities. Zeke was the player of the game. Zeke outran Carson, Davis, and Penley. Amari Cooper, for the most part, outplayed Tyler Lockett. And I think there's going to be some people defending Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson was all that sharp in the fourth quarter. I think some very questionable play calling. Yeah, he makes it 24-22, but I mean, other than that interception, I think Dak pretty much outplayed Russell for most of this game. And the running game for the Seahawks just was not there. But the Cowboys full marks for that win, and I'm still, for the life of me, I'm confused by that onside kick. I have no idea what that was at all. But the Dallas Cowboys will advance depending on who wins tomorrow. If the Eagles win, the Dallas Cowboys are off to LA to play the Rams. If the Bears win, they are off to play the New Orleans Saints. Now Dak and Zeke are all chatting it up with Aaron Andrews on the post game here for Fox. So congratulations to the Cowboys is gone. I mean, 10 wins for the Seahawks. You can't complain about that for this year. Bit better than it all expected, but just a kind of a disappointing way to end the year. Yeah, that's my takeaway. I don't know, Dylan, what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, Seahawks, they did a much improved season compared to what I thought they were going to be. It started off a little bit rocky, but they were able to pick up the pieces. Russell Wilson still does his thing. They realized that the rushing game was their number one sidekick, and they were able to use that for a lot of the year. So their offense got a lot better. And overall, got to respect the team that I didn't think was going to do all that great, and they proved me wrong with the 10-6 record. So good stuff there. They put up a good effort in the first round. I think overall, you got to be happy with the season. All things considered, with what was going on during the year about questions of, has Pete Carroll lost the team, or is this team really good to go? All this kind of questions. I think it's good to see what they actually ended up in, even if it was a loss at the end of the day.
Yeah.
In the playoffs. For my Cowboys team, very excited for what's going on. Great win today. I am very pumped. My dad just called me, and I was jumping up and down because he is my biggest Cowboys supporter with me. So we're going to be watching that game together next time. Good stuff on offense. There was certain times where you killed yourself, you shot yourself in the foot, and it put us in very bad situations. The interception in the end zone could have turned out very differently, and we just need to fix some of the stuff on offense. Again, I've said that all year, but in this certain situation, when you're going to go up against, like, let's say all things go according, I don't want to say according to plan, but let's say the Bears beat the Eagles and we play the Saints. You got to be on your tip-top game against the Saints. It's not going to be an easy matchup whatsoever. So defense held it down for the most part. They got the plays necessary. The defensive line was fantastic. Honestly, it played its best game of the year. Linebackers weren't talked about as much because they didn't really have to be. Secondary made the plays when necessary, except for the Tyler Lockett explosion, which happened 4 times. I know it's only 4 times, but they were all huge games. And then, just making sure that you're not going to – because you got Michael Thomas this time, which they were able to stop last time. Let's see if they can do it this time. That's the key for me.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Who would you rather play?
So we either have to play the Saints or the Rams. I'd rather play the Saints because Drew has not played all that great in the last 4 games. I know I did say that Drew would step up in the playoffs, but we were able to figure out a way to just get the pressure on him, and he had one of his worst games all year against us. We were able to shut down Michael Thomas, and the run game wasn't all that great for the Saints either. But I know what they can bring. You could say I would rather want to play the Rams too because they haven't been as hot as they were earlier on in the year, and you might want to beat a team that's being considered by you to be one and done, Kev. So,
yeah, I think the acquisition of CJ Anderson, it just changes a lot for what's going on with the Rams. I think it creates a different opportunity in terms of run, which is why I did pick them to go to the NFC Championship game against the Saints. But we'll see. There's just still a lot of questions there. I'm still a little. I'm just unbelievably confused even by this onside kick. I have no idea what the hell happened. But,
no idea.
Yeah. That
was wild.
I'm so confused, but
well, I think that's gonna do it for us, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. Subscribe to the Bottom Line View. We got more NFL content. This is just Wild Card Day 1 of 2. We're gonna have recaps tomorrow, probably, and we're gonna have more football content. As I burp, more football content during the NFL playoffs. Very excited. We still got divisional round. We still got NFC, AFC Championship, and the Super Bowl. So you're not going to want to miss the content in the next 4 weeks. I promise you. We'll all be on here for that. So, do you have any plugs? Any plugs for you?
We just did the hockey podcast today, so check that out on Spreaker.com, KVOLE. That's out every Saturday, and we got a bunch of stuff coming, so look out for that.
All right, good stuff, and subscribe to the channel for more good content. For Kev, it's Dylan of the Bottom Line View. Peace out, guys.
Peace.